What's up? What's up? What's up?
And
How we
they
doing today?
working. What it do? It's your girl Winged. I am here with the family. Let's go.
Indeed.
Come on in for the fuck shit. Come on in if you want to hear some ignorant fuck shit. Share this motherfucking live.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Breakdown Crew, the official Ultimate Madness 4 recap show today. It's a lot of shit to talk about. We y'all want to get it? We y'all want to start off, ladies?
Let's start off with the good, the bad, the ugly, like the shit say basically, the description.
Man.
Because this weekend for me was very upsetting. But we can start off from I guess, how do you feel about Ultimate 4 overall?
Man, I'll be honest. I was cool. I wasn't happy with everything, but the way it ended left a real sour taste in my mouth. Where it's kind of like I'm kind of good off this shit because it's like if this is what it's gonna be about, and it just don't feel authentic. And things for like these tournaments, it shouldn't be no kind of advantages for no opponents. People say, "Oh, New York had all this gas for years and all this stuff." Those weren't tournaments; those were just regular battle rap cards. This is a tournament for money. It should be an even room without all that extra gas, without all that extra. It's like this: we competing for money. I don't need all your homies in the background cheering for you and trying to stay on their hands for me and having this unfair advantage. This is for money at the end of the day, where people are starting to forget. So this whole thing with that, oh, New York had the room for years and years and years. It wasn't no Ultimate Madness in New York. It was just battles. Yeah, man. But we saw some things. What was your thoughts on everything, Dan?
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it being over there. I'm not feeling the people in the room. It's just a mad, weird vibe. This tournament, it seemed real biased to me. I'm not gonna say it's just that, but I really feel like we see who running shit right about now. You can see who running shit. People can say whatever they want, but I kind of see who running shit. And like the nigga, you can come up, Bruce, whatever wing pop back in, she'll let you know. I kind of feel with Geechee said it. Geechee said, Bruce said he wanted to pull up oops. I'm kind of feeling what Geechee said when he said, I'm that plug. I'm that nigga in Cali. And I believe that. I believe it because I saw it, and that's why I had to put the original throwback on that I got for my dog before he died. Because it seems to me that Cali running shit, and I don't know what's going on. Period.
Danny.
I think we know what's going on.
Come on now.
Call my phone, please. Call my phone. Call my phone, please.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Are you good? But the night started off pretty good. The first battle of the night was True Foe versus J2. That was actually what the battle I was looking forward to the most, besides She Happens and Murder. So it was like, okay, because the face-offs got me hyped up for this battle. Like that face-off with J2 and True Foe is like top 5 face-off I've ever seen.
Fire.
Top 5. He said, big ass Glock with a toolie in it.
Got it.
Boom, boom, pow, pow. That shit.
I found it.
You was crying. You know something? 9-1, you right. Y'all do run it now, but everything do come to an end, baby. Everything do come to an end, especially when we know what's going on. And one thing you don't want to ever get is cocky, because at the end of the day, the fans control this shit. The fans and the media, baby. So don't get it twisted. They're the battlers. It's their job to come up there and do what they do. But if they can talk shit all they want at a face off and on camera, if they don't go up there and perform, it don't matter. Oh, you from VA? Not talking like that. Not talking like that.
What did you think about the night, Wayne?
So when we was just talking about overall, as far as the event, the URL owners
right.
run this shit. The who? Hold on, Wayne. The who own the URL owners run the who own what? What owners? The who? The owners. Keep going, y'all. These niggas is still. These niggas still asleep. These niggas still.
Yeah, Trufo, and J2. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Yeah, Trufo and J2, they yeah, you know, they definitely did good. I'm sorry. I'm multitasking, y'all. They did good. I mean, I fuck with the battle. I really did. The face off was crazy. It was incredible.
Face off was fire. Trufo and J2 funny as a motherfucker. Yeah. You know, and you know what I like about it though. Trufo, he made a lot of jokes about whatever that J2 do, but at the end of the day, I really think he fucked with J2 as far as he respected him as a man at the end of the day.
After this,
you know what I mean?
After this, I do agree.
Salute.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do now.
Salute.
Y'all know goddamn well. Don't come up here with no fuckery. Your opinion is your opinion. You know we don't care about that. Your opinion is your opinion. However you felt about each battle. But don't come up here with no bullshit.
Love you too.
Disrespectful.
We always got our opinions. You feel it's the West and they do run it.
Yeah, we respect everybody's opinion.
We respect
and I did mean the hood. I did mean to say the hood bad and fucking ugly. That's what I meant to say that. And I'm gonna tell y'all why in a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and put
yeah, oops, if you want to pull up
the link in there. So anybody that wants to pull up, up and let's get this party started. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it was a bad event. I feel like, look, I'm on the King of the Dot panel, judging panel. Oh, and you got to show your face. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to look at you in terms of look at you, but you got to show your face. Yeah, I can understand the pressure. So I guess I can kind of relate to everything that they have going on because, you know, or how you're under pressure for that amount of money. I'm judging $100,000 tournament. This is $25,000. It don't really matter at the end of the day, but the pressure, I get it. I mean, shout out to So Severe because he is still butthurt. You know what I mean? But it's just funny because while So Severe was mad about the fact that he felt I was never a fan of his, everything he said that he had to work on is what I told him that he needed to work on. Yeah. And you know what I mean? So I understand. And then the narrative of, oh, she's always been a fan of Clone. No, I haven't. And I wasn't until Clone came out of jail. So, you know, I can understand. I say all that to say, I can understand where narratives get painted. Yeah. I can understand where, you know what I mean? Where people get upset about different things. So I don't feel sorry for any of the judges when they have to judge certain battles. I just feel like the honesty in what you do and how you do it matters. I feel like, well, let me say this. I appreciate the judging panel that I'm on because we have a structure. I appreciate everything that has a structure. I feel like what they need to do is, although you can dissect bars, you can talk about the bars that you like, in my opinion, it's still based off of what you feel. You know, we kept hearing the aura and this and that and the other, and I kept hearing people say, what the fuck her aura got to do with anything? And all of this, and then we're going to talk about that
too. People like battle rap. Yeah, I'm wearing the Lakers jerseys because West running shit right now. You know, so I'm just getting in line. I'm just a worker, you know, when you got to get in line, but
you got to have tough skin. But what I'm saying is that the point system that we use, it makes it so much easier because it's still based off of what I think. But like, I like the way, like I said, I know Savage was mad at Gaddis. We're going to get into that too. But
do you feel like y'all have enough time to deliberate though, Wayne? Do you feel like y'all got enough time to deliberate? I feel like I would need like 10 to 15 minutes, bro.
Remember, let me say this. Remember when we were on Black Compass on the Bar Guys show, and Tony, I said to Tony the comment that I made about how you feel in that very moment. You know how when you're in a battle event and you feeling these different things, that's an aura. You feel me? And sometimes you can't feel it through. It's the presence of a person. You can't feel it through the phone. You know how we talking about, oh, that bar was so fire, it made me want to throw my phone. Shit like that.
Hell yeah.
But again,
shit like that.
The way that they judge is based on stuff like that. And of course the bars, and it really is individual. So the beauty of it, I can respect.
Facts.
I feel like everybody on the panel, no matter how they judged, I feel like that's just like debate. When you judge something, you got to be able to substantiate. Each and every one of them did substantiate. Did I like everybody's substantiations? No, I didn't. But like you said, Savage, this is money, and you really need to have something in place. You really need to have a certain type of system in place so that you don't have these issues. You feel me? We do have enough time, because what we do is we do have to give them our accounts right then. We don't have to say it, but when we're deliberating, but we do give them the counts, the points. We give the commission the points, and then they put our scores up right then and there. Pretty much it's 1 to 10 or whatnot. And again, choke, stumbles, time, all of those different things are taken into account, like a true sports competition. You know how when when you're whatever you do when they have to hold up numbers and American Idol and shit like that, when you got to hold up numbers, all of that is taken into account. So like I said, I know that we're upset at them, and it's not me saving them or anything like that, but sitting in that seat, man, listen, it's different. Smooth was mad at me, but you know what I mean? Like somebody just said that when you're judging, somebody's going to always be mad. Correct. And that's a fact. That's a fact.
We know that.
But I mean, do we want to get right into the battles, or do we want to get into the fuckery first and then get into the battles? How do we want to do it? Shout out to Jay.
Let's start with the battles, because there's a few things. I also want to say I gained a lot of respect for Truffaut. He actually made a fan out of me with this battle, and honestly, the way what he showed in the face off and in the battle is what he needs to actually display. Honestly, I've seen Truffaut battles before, but I didn't find them interesting until this. And it's like sometimes these guys got to show their personality.
But he always be in the chat. He always be like laughing. He always be retweeting that shit. Yeah. He always be talking back and forth.
I love Truffaut. That's my guy. That is my guy. And so is Jay too. That's bro.
Jay too. Like,
this battle for me. This battle, I'm glad I did not have to judge this battle. And even the King of the Dot, some of the battles, I'm so glad. Like this, the Southern Division and the West Division I had to do the West Division, and so they were so mad at me. But I think I'm harder on the West because I'm from the West, and I know Danny said, they need to leave from there, but the West is winning right now, where the East took over and did not let the West in. And at the end of the day, before you had a Geechee Gotti, wait a minute. Yes, it is. Because before you had a Geechee Gotti, and that's nothing against Geechee. Geechee, I love you to death. Before you had a Geechee Gotti, you had a Dre Vicious. And for some reason, Dre Vicious was not able to make it through.
Daylight. We love Daylight.
Daylight is different.
Daylight came to New York and did whatever he wanted. He was about to take a shit on his legs, literally.
But guess what? You had Crack City right behind him, and none of them niggas got through but a Danny and a Diz.
But one thing about y'all, and no oops, we're not doing that, because I knew you were gonna say some oops. One thing about the West, though, and the Midwest, y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all still came and did y'all thing. Y'all knew that.
Absolutely.
Y'all knew New York was gonna put the pressure.
The West, we gonna always make our own wave. We gonna always we don't have you got it, Danny. Let's not act like the East wasn't a cool kids table.
Yeah.
Let's not act like the East was not a cool kids table.
I mean,
like I've been
with each other, and we had to kick in the door the way we kicked in the door.
They did come down kicking the buildings. They did.
Yeah.
And he still had to sit down with Jay-Z at the end of the day and conduct that business. It is what it is. Hip hop started out in the park. You cannot deny that.
But it started out. But wait. It started off. Wait.
Y'all was dancing over there in California. Y'all was breakdancing and shit in Cali over there.
No, we weren't. Who told you that?
Y'all was doing the dance and shit. And all that electric boogaloo and all them movies was in LA. That was y'all. Y'all used to go meet niggas. Y'all used to meet niggas in the alley and dance
in LA.
Y'all used to want to rap.
Breaking was in LA.
Breaking was in LA.
Breaking was in LA.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's y'all shit. We would go up to niggas and rap. Y'all would walk up to a nigga and start.
Hold on. Here's the difference.
Stop it, bro.
Here's the difference. I ain't from LA, nigga. I'm not from LA.
You from the Bay.
Y'all was doing it too, Wing. Y'all was doing it too, Wing. Y'all definitely was spinning around on the cowboy in the LA, Wing.
I'm from the Bay, nigga.
Wing, Wing, I'm asking you this. Tell me for a fact, Wing. Tell me right now, rest in peace, Wing.
Hell no, we wasn't
Wing, Wing, answer this, Wing. Answer this.
Pimping, nigga.
Answer this, Wing.
We was pimping. We was pimping. We was not breakdancing.
Answer this, Wing. Answer this. Your brother, rest in peace. Your brother used to do the fuck out of breakdancing. You couldn't tell me your brother couldn't breakdance.
That is stupid.
Tell me your brother ain't breakdance, Wing. Yeah.
No, no. He didn't break dance. He liked Michael Jackson. We love Michael Jackson. So no, we didn't break dance. I'm sorry. We were from the Napa Valleys and shit. We was Valley girls, and not for nothing. I love Pat Benatar, my nigga. So really, I was on my Taylor Dane shit while we playing. So no, I wasn't breakdancing, and I'm happy to say that. My
shout out to the West.
I'm a suburban kid. Yeah.
Like with Truffaut and J2 though, Truffaut was wilding. He was wigging. Yo, he had the bar to battle. He said, when I give a new meaning to LGBT, leg, gut, back, torso. I was like, this nigga, he was bombing.
Listen, when I saw his Big Hand battle, that's when I knew. Him and Big Hand, man, listen, I had Big Hand winning, but bruh, that link is in there. If y'all want to pull up, the link is in there. I'll put it in there again if y'all want to pull up.
No, she got Mac Dre, sister. They like, you Mac Dre sister?
My nigga, no, I ain't Mac Dre sister, but what does that mean? My nigga, them is my people. I grew up around them. Like, I know them. Mac Mall, Sally Sell, all them niggas, I know all of them. Like, all of them. Like, don't get fucked up. That's nothing. Like Chris Webber, all these niggas. My first players ball was at 14 years old. My nnigga, them is my people.
Players ball?
Like,
you had a mink on? You was dragging it?
No.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yo.
No. One of my best friends, her father is Michael Cooper from Confunction. Like, my nigga, what? Yeah, we does this over here. I know celebrities.
Hold on, don't get it twisted. I love Mr. George Clinton now. Ain't nobody gonna act like, oh, I'm talking shit. Don't get me fucked up. I love some George Clinton, baby. And it fucking
let me tell y'all. Hold on. Let me tell y'all. Let me give y'all a little history. Nah, I ain't Mac Dre's sister, but let me tell y'all, them is my people. Like, them is my people. Back in the day, I lived in the suburbs, right? And anytime we had parties, the hillside, anybody that knows history, the hillside and the crest side did not get along. I lived in Vallejo. Hillside and crest side didn't get along. They would come to my parties. That's the only place you would get hillside and crest side. So you had Mac Dre, you had Coolio, not the dreadhead, not the braid Coolio, bald head Coolio from Watts. Anybody that knows, yeah, them my niggas. They're my niggas. They were old, but they're my niggas.
Where Bishop at so you can listen to Wing? Y'all,
I'm telling you, you're my people's boy. This is my people's. Rest in peace. That's my guy. Like,
rest in peace.
You know, that, like I said, back in the day, it was my house. I went to Hogan High School. That they bust all the Crest Side niggas from the Crest, which they could have. Vallejo High School was too congested. So Springstown and Hogan, they bust all of them there every summer because the Crest Side niggas was going to our school. The Hillside niggas would pull up. E40 and they was older. You know what I mean? My cousin and Delon, which is E40's youngest brother, they were older. I was still in junior high when they was in high school, but I ran track, so I would go up to the high school for practice. Man, y'all, I got stories. Y'all. But anyway, yeah. As I said, correcting my
you know, y'all, I like to get her to talk about her because I'm trying to get her to go take me over there when I get out of jail, bro.
We going. Well, like I said, you know that, we just lost my uncle. So right now, emotionally,
I can't go.
Right now. We going, bro. We're going. We definitely going.
Yeah,
but let's get back to.
I got Truffaut 2-1. I gave him the first and the second. I like J2 third for me. I like J2.
Oh, I had Truffaut second.
I like J2.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask the people in the chat. For those who may have felt, for those who are new to J2, outside of his sexuality, how did y'all feel about the battle? I really want to know because, like,
Jay, pull up. Jay, I saw your comments earlier. You talked about how you really like J2. I do too. I like J2. He gives a different feel of battle rap. He believes in himself. He don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, he's a man. He ain't trying to talk your shit, nigga. Nothing on nobody.
Hypey. Well, that is so surprising. You know. If I'm sorry. He kind of, When I tell that story, a lot of niggas don't believe in Coolio. There's only one Coolio. Fuck out of here. There's not only one Coolio. I'm sorry that he took me back for a minute.
You gotta open that ears up. Real 91, who your favorite battle rapper? Since you said he was trash. Now, Real 91, rental free. Who your favorite battle rapper? Since J2 got some corny bars.
Man, most of it is true. Like most of it really is. Dudes feel like they can't relate to him because of the sexuality thing. Correct. So it's hard to really give them credit from some guys because they feel like if I give them credit, that's like validating some gay stuff. And instead of just saying it's the rap, and people gotta be able to look past the rap, and look past the sexuality and just look at the rap. Now, was all of his raps good? No. If he would have wrote 3 rounds like his second, it would have been a more debatable battle. But it really wasn't.
His third.
His third. Honestly, I'll tell you what he should have did. He should have had like a real talk round. He should have had like a real talk third round where he actually embraced the whole sexuality thing. And just
if he would have did that angle, it would have been fire. Because at the end of the day, one thing about it, J2 is a metrosexual gay male like my best friend. One thing about my best friend Dante, y'all, he's a man at the end of the day. When he go around other men that he know ain't gay, he ain't gonna act gay around y'all. He gonna be a man, and he's not no sucker. And he did more time than half of these square niggas calling him gay. Not saying that that's a good thing, but at the end of the day, J2 will tell you at the end of the day, I became gay in jail, bitch. Don't get it fucked up. Period. He's a man at the end of the day. Yes, that man did a lot of time.
He did 10. He did 10 years.
10 years. That man did 10 years of jail. You niggas can't do 30 days.
Man.
You niggas can't do 30 days. You'll ask for weekend time. Period.
Who we got pulling up?
It got nothing to do with it, but at the end of the day, he's still a man. Let's look past his sexuality moving forward and start to listen to his bars.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
But I definitely think
who is this?
I don't know. Who is
One Love C Street. One Love C Street.
What is C Street?
You there?
I say my name like every other couple of days. Everybody keep forgetting who I am.
We definitely don't know.
We hear a California accent though. It's Cali voice.
Bro, I was on the live with you like a couple days ago. You and Infamous keep on rapping and battling like every live.
Oh, that was you.
Jewel's gaming channel, just C Street, man. Hey.
Okay. Salute to Jules in the gaming channel. Welcome aboard. How did you feel about the True Foe to J2 battle? Because that's what we
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even in the battle rap. I'm just here to support y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I gonna do something like don't get me wrong. I was there from the beginning of battle rap with Murder Mook and Jay Mills and the Smack DVDs and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just here to support y'all. I really wanted to say congratulations to the Danny Luck show for amassing such an audience and subscribers, because that is not easy coming up here, getting on a platform.
I don't think I have any subscribers. I don't know. I don't even check it.
You at 194, and it's like,
really?
Yeah.
Cause A-Dep told me I want nothing, and I was a whack ass blogger that only knew celebrities and that don't support me. Yeah, he told me that.
Let me tell you something. But don't listen to the haters, because look, it's so bad that even rappers are bloggers now. So you already know right now, blogging is trending. And people are talking about bloggers more than they talking about rappers these days.
That's a fact.
And it's I've been blogging for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So salute to anybody to come up on YouTube, put a camera up in their face and amass their own audience and can get a bunch of people to relate to what they saying, because it's not easy. I be saying it be a whole bunch of channels. They drop their links. Here's a StreamYard. People are scared to show their face. People are scared to get up on platforms. Wow. It takes a different type of breed. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Then you got trolls. Then you got people that honestly disagree with what you say, you know?
Right.
Salute to you.
Especially when you got people who want to see you fail. Yeah, all of that.
Because like we get in front of these cameras and we be outside. So it's a difference between
and we be outside. Absolutely.
And we still be.
I didn't know A-Dep said that. But when did he say that shit?
We was arguing on Jules' channel one time. We won't nothing but a little bit of straightening. He got mad about some old battle troop shit, but we straightened it out.
But that's not really fair to say. That, you know what?
Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Nah, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't have to say conspiracy theories or anything to make nobody like me. That's why. You know, and being that I don't say things that people agree with. So of course, a person like me, it's gonna take a while. You know, I'm not gonna make a blog and say a nigga sucking another man's dick.
I will just say this. At the end of the day, motherfuckers can run around here and they can clout chase for their viewerships and the weirdos that follow you. But the respect for the people on this motherfucking panel, it's different.
And I know what it is.
And I would much rather have a group of people that I fuck with.
You're not able to go to
more integrity. That got more integrity than a lot of motherfuckers in this goddamn culture. So you know, it is what it is. I really hate that he said that. And the fact that men get that emotional and speak out of emotion like that to a female, that says a lot. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I smoked them the next night. I smoked them. Yeah, I smoked. I'm good. I smoked them.
Because viewership don't mean shit to me. I can give a fuck how many views you get. I can give a fuck how many motherfucking subscribers you get. I am one of the hardest working females in battle rap.
Period.
So that part. And I didn't have to fucking suck nobody to do it. None of my team had to either.
Period.
Yeah, I don't really like that shit. But anyway, let's get back to this. I'm sorry. C Street, excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't like when people play with my girl like that.
Yes,
we're not gonna do that.
Real, not the one. It ain't no big deal. Ain't nobody worrying about. We just talking about what happened. Me and dude, we want nothing but a little bit of straight. Now I don't got no problem with that nigga. Man, look, when I know I'm way better than somebody, I don't even pay attention to them. And I got more money than you. You're crazy, dude.
See, I look at it as you know, it all comes back to how they was raised by their parents. What type of relationship do we got with his mama?
Yeah.
You know, do he respect women? How do he treat his wife? You know what I'm saying? He be calling her a bitch. If any man calls his female a bitch, he don't respect women.
Period. Period. But it's all good.
But anyway, let's get back to the battles. I don't even spend that much time on.
Put some money in our pocket.
You cash out that shit.
Yeah. But you know, the next battle was that Real Name Brandon versus Swervo. It was a little bit controversial battle, and I need to get into it, right? Because the fact is, all the judges tried to dock Swervo for saying his rounds was short. But when you go back, the time is 2 minutes with a 30-second grace period. Swervo, all his rounds were actually 2 minutes. Why are you docking this man for doing the regular time limit? Because you don't want to break down the material. Because you break down the material, Swervo really won that first and third. His material was better. He had the haymakers. Even in the bias room, he still was shaking that motherfucker. Okay? It's like, yo, when he said, yo, he said, I stayed married to the game over broken vows.
He gonna break it down. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead,
he said, yo, I stayed married to the game over broken vows. You know, yo, it's like, come on. It's like that. He was spitting. He's talking about the crystal crack. Yo, he was rapping, talking to him, and like, yo, it ain't just because he's from Maryland and the nigga from my area. It ain't about that. If you listen to what he was saying, he was rapping. And it's like people got to be able to look past that gas and everything. Like, oh, if you rap just because you rap an 8-minute round doesn't mean it was better. We gotta stop doing this shit. Just because you rap longer doesn't mean it's better. Okay, just like when Mook and Verb battle, and Mook rap for 22 minutes. You don't have to rap that long if your shit is fire.
Right.
Facts. That's the way I look at it.
About the capital battle.
Mook can do whatever he wants. Mook can do whatever he wants.
Say it again, C Street. Say it again.
I was asking homie, since he's from Maryland, do we know about the DMV battleground or the Capital Battleground? We got our own battle arenas out there.
Yeah, I've been to a couple joints. I've been some of Kale's events. Somebody sent me something from Capital Battleground. I'm gonna check in because you know my man Chuck. He be battle rapping. He called Damn Fool. So it's like I know a lot of local dudes. So it's like I'd be out there because like when they be having events at Martinis, I'd be at most of the events at Martinis.
Okay,
yeah, Martinis. But yeah, so I really like Real Name Brandon. I like Real Name Brandon style.
But if you got some events, hit me up, and I'll fall through. Just hit me up.
And not for nothing. And not for nothing. The other part to that, again, this is a tournament for $25,000.
Okay.
If you're going over time, you should be docked for that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, because like if you can't pack your material to be potent in 2 minutes, so you got to rap 3 minutes to get that shit off. It's like, yo, that seemed like you lacking some confidence. It's like, man, but I just didn't like how everybody was trying to say Swervo had short rounds, but his rounds weren't short. He rapped in the time limit that he was told 2 minute rounds. If you're told 2 minute rounds, I rap 2 minutes. You shouldn't be docking me for that.
Yeah, that's a cheat code.
They find any little way to man. They find any way, but I like Swervo. I think he was fire. I just think Real Name Brandon gave us a little different feeling, and that might go back to the aura thing. You know, they was you got to understand it's a mad thing. They already pushing the image and people mad. Even the judges are human. They got this little Biggie similarity going on with this nigga here, laid cool back nigga. You already going into the shit and the judge as like, oh, this nigga cool as a motherfucker. So their mind's just a little bit different in URL with this shit. But Real Name Brandon was saying some shit. He was cooking. He was fire.
Yeah, his second round was he got the second round clear. I give him the second round clear. But that first and third, no, because I definitely had Swervo taking the third clear. So I was just like, yo, if it comes down to the first, to me, it's a bit about preference. But don't tell me that it's like this. If you pick Brandon, I don't got no problem with you picking Real Name Brandon because it was a close battle. But don't tell me because this man wrote to the 2 minute time limit, that's why you ain't pick him.
That's real wild because they were saying, I seen a lot of tweets saying they need to get Swervo out of here. He's terrible. And
man, it's crazy.
It's crazy to me, bro. The image, and I know he's not. But yeah. Shout out to Swervo though. You took that like a G. You weren't mad. You know what I mean? He ain't have nothing negative to say. The only thing you can do is go move up from here. Period.
That's a fact.
Ariel is a mess.
That's a fact.
Shout out to you and J2 for doing that, because that's very hard to do that type of shit, y'all. And then have to risk losing 25,000. I'll be sick the next day. Shout out to y'all niggas.
And you know,
man, listen.
That third battle was what I was looking forward to most. That was She Happens versus Murder. That was the battle I was looking forward to the most.
Woo!
Because that was like that.
Man,
that was like the battle for Merlin. Yo, and if you watch
the battle, listen. That was my shit right there.
Listen, if you watch the face off, like she was saying the shit that I was thinking, and I'm glad he said it because he said it. He said, "Yo, PG and Baltimore is not the same. We don't look at them the same way. We don't
talk that real Maryland shit. Talk that Maryland shit, savage. Goddamn.
If you can't catch the Metro, you not in the DMV no more.
Yeah. Hold on, I thought you could catch the Metro to Baltimore now.
Fuck no.
Nah, when?
You gotta take a MARC train.
Yeah, the MARC.
You gotta catch an Uber out there.
They still not DMV there. PG County is DMV.
But like, it's like
County is
like,
DMV.
Like, if you really know any real niggas that live in Maryland, we don't even talk about that DMV shit. They're really from out of town to say that DMV shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? I ain't about to know
really out of town thing.
I'm from Richmond. I don't know what the fuck
you'll never hear a real Maryland nigga say they from DC.
And you'll never hear a real Richmond nigga or a bitch say they from no motherfucking DMV.
So it's like,
the only DMV I know is I go get my license from it, bitch.
But yo,
hey, look, nigga from Maryland say I'm from Maryland.
We don't say we from Cali. We say we from the Bay Area.
Niggas say they from Maryland.
Niggas say from Maryland.
Yeah, but I'm telling you. So like when that shit was established, I'm glad that he established that shit in the face off. Said, nah, you PG and Baltimore, we not the same. They like a whole other country to us. It's like, yo, it's
bullshit. Hey,
I like Murder.
Baltimore be dropping bodies though.
I like Murder.
That's my nigga.
Baltimore dudes don't fight with their hands. They can shoot. You know, Baltimore dudes don't. Cause we down here, we throw them hands. Them Baltimore dudes don't know how to fight. That's why they still be dropping bodies.
Yeah,
them niggas shoot out there, boy.
They doing the census murder. You go do
cut it out.
I like Murder, but Murder, you too relaxed. You too laid back.
He got smoked.
You too laid back, Murder. I need to see. I like your aggression. Don't do
that.
But Murder,
I don't feel like he got smoked.
No, I don't think he got 3 R's. I say that hell no.
Oh, he got 3 R's.
No. I need Murder to do a little Savage said he got smoked. No, Savage said he got smoked. I don't feel like
I need Murder to start talking a little bit.
At all.
I need Murder to stop trying to rap. You feel me? I need Murder to stop worrying about gun bars and shit. I need Murder to just talk shit. You big, you aggressive. Just talk shit to these niggas. That's
he needs
it.
more
Bump these niggas all over the place. Let them know you got more money than
Here's the thing. If you're battling, anybody battling She'd Happen. Anybody.
I need Murder.
Wow, super sick. What's up,
Yo, sicko, mute your joint, yo.
You big, you aggressive. Talk shit to these niggas.
You know who I want to see Murder versus Suge, boy. That's what I want to see. I want to see Murder versus Suge. That'd be that. They talk shit to each other. I would love that, boy.
I heard the first thing I thought about was Briz. Like she give me that Briz feel. Give me that Briz feel. Like, yo, that energy, like the bars way he was coming, like it was like a breath of fresh air. Like
for me, it was like watching.
But let me finish what I was saying. As far as Murder goes, I feel like what Murder must do is anybody battling Sheed is gonna have to step their performance up. Period. That's a given, because the point that they made that I was looking at is when this man continued to scheme in all 3 of his motherfucking rounds and perform that shit, and
he does,
bruh, like the charisma, the fucking he commands a stage. Now this is who I want him to battle. I know y'all said Suge and Murder. I want to see Briz and Sheet Happens.
Yeah. I said it on Twitter. She reminds me of Briz.
Wing, what about Sheet Happens versus K-Shine?
I'm sorry. Huh?
Why are y'all?
What about Sheet Happens versus K-Shine?
That man is dead. He's still there with maggot. He's still there with maggot in his body right now. Everybody want to see his African.
I know, but I just
fuck Briz.
He puts me in mind. That's why
Calico Daddy punched you in your shit. Calico Daddy punched you in your face, nigga.
Yo, Daddy shit.
Why did I get
Calico Daddy punched you in your face?
Why did I get her started?
Yo, chill, Dad. But yo,
I mean, if it happened, it happened.
I feel like Murder dropped the got bars. I feel like Murder dropped the ball slightly. I feel like the stumbling after Sheed had already said he's given the comparisons with him and Twerk. You know what I mean? So that for me kind of hurt him. So it was just kind of like, and I know this about him, but it's just kind of like, God damn it, this is where, you know, and maybe again, it could be the caffeine setting. I don't know. But that is the battle that you definitely should not have been stumbling in. Rental Free, they slept on his first. I agree. I went back to that first and was like, damn. Yeah. That motherfucker different. He is different. He don't sound like Tink to me. I don't feel like he sounds like Tink at all.
Like Tink the singer.
Y'all gotta know Murder's been rapping for 10 years.
You know,
he's been around for that long.
I like Murder.
Yeah, he was in pit fights.
Oh Lord.
He big as a bitch.
You know,
he still battle at pit fights.
Yeah.
Wait to see him battle in person.
But I fuck with Murder. He, like you said, if he just went ahead and start talking shit to these niggas, that shit would get dark, bro. Really,
real dark, and I'll be right there to see it.
That shit would get dark, boy.
Big fat ass.
But you know
that fucking aggression and all the way that he pushed shit. I don't know. I like his gun bars because his boys push that shit.
Call me Murder.
She's stupid.
Call me. I'm trying to be a murder scene.
Yo, shut up.
I'm trying to have a murder scene.
Nigga, oh my God.
Yeah, shout out to them. Murder, it's all good, baby. Shout out to Sheed.
They definitely put on. That was one of the battles that I really wanted to see.
Shout out to Sheed.
Yeah. What's the next one? Sid, you just now coming in.
It was Casino and Piranha.
Go ahead.
I like Piranha.
That was a good battle.
I like Piranha.
Casino's more of a rapper. Casino is more of a rapper to me.
You know, I gotta watch like people like Piranha. I can't really listen to all the time. He'll get you in trouble. You know, niggas like them you really can't listen to. Like I can't really listen to Calico.
That battle was
I can't listen to Calico.
Like this battle is debatable to me. Like I gotta go back and watch it again because it's very debatable. Yeah. This is really one of the ones that's really debatable. It's like I don't like that they had it so clear because I was like, how could this battle be so clear? That this battle wasn't clear for anybody. So the fact that they had it clear, I was kind of thrown off a bit by that.
That was a lie.
But
it was a couple of battles that weren't very clear, but
it was a lie.
I had it Piranha clear.
Me too. As far as with the win, I had Piranha.
Yeah, and I rewatched it this morning, so I mean,
I ain't get a chance. I watched Next and Elijah 5 times, bro.
Yeah, I did. I rewatched
there yet.
I know.
Wait. We ain't there yet.
I didn't get a chance.
There yet.
So, but off first watch, I got Piranha.
Yeah,
I just felt Piranha a little bit more. I feel like like they say, you relate to an aura. I feel like I related a little bit more to Piranha bars. As far as the shit he was saying, it worked for me. That other shit the dude was talking, it didn't work for me.
See, to me, Casino seemed way more polished.
He was rapping. Casino was rapping. He's a great rapper to me. You know what I'm saying? He's a good rapper.
I feel the opposite.
Which is fine, but with the life I'm living right now, I want to hear Piranha.
I feel Piranha was more polished.
Shit. I need to hear Piranha right now. I don't need to hear that other shit.
They made later on in the night. They made Piranha seem like he was the man when that tape got playing. I was like,
I forgot. Did anybody catch that? It was last. Y'all was just talking about it. That bar that real name Brandon said. What he said. I keep an effing in at my mom's house. I don't cuss in front of her. Yeah. Some shit like that. That shit was crazy.
And I love that bar because everybody know, all my friends know I cuss like a fucking sailor, but I do not cuss in front of my mom. Exactly. And nobody is allowed to cuss in front of my mom. They know that shit. They know that shit.
I said that nigga's going on.
Know that shit.
You know what battle wasn't debatable? That next one, which was Mr. Jazz the Rapper versus MVP. It was by far the worst battle of the weekend.
I don't know what you think. I don't know who told you that you was somebody, bro. I don't know who the type of people that you grew up around. You are not that guy, Truth. It is sad to see that you are just out here.
Hey, call him by his name.
You be smiling like you all funny and shit.
But we said not in connection with that.
His name.
Hey, Norbs was the first one that said Truth wasn't like that, and niggas got mad at Norbs.
He was terrible.
Y'all gonna miss terrible. Niggas is missing Norbs right now. Niggas is missing Norbs right now.
RBE, man.
I mean, a big, tall, big, stupid ass, big clown ass nigga. Like it's just.
I'm 6'2". What does it mean?
All over the dude looking all goofy.
Nothing. Just jokes and shit, man. And nigga,
I'm a real 6'2".
Your joke's not funny. I didn't laugh one time.
Man, he was like by far the worst. I don't care if I ever see him again. He was like one of the worst rappers I've seen.
So where does he go from here? He didn't make it on RBE or URL. So where he going now?
He goes nowhere.
Where he makes it from here is he gonna have a seat, and we're gonna let DG the Piranha go ahead and ref for South Carolina the way that he been doing, because that boy is nice. So that's what we're gonna do. Shout out to True Watson though. I said the whole name.
Yeah. But
thank you. Appreciate that.
Got you, killer. Got you. You know what I'm
talking
about? TW.
His jacket.
So everybody had 2 parts of losing?
Yeah.
If he lifted his arm straight up in the air, his sleeves would have touched his elbows.
And here's the thing. Both was on RBE. Both of them did a 1SK. And I'm okay. I'm not gonna be put it like this. I got MVP losing his next. Hold on. I got MVP losing his next battle because he wasn't that great either. He's a good rapper.
He wasn't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
If I could have took a shit the whole time that battle was going on, that's probably how you felt watching it.
So that was the boo-boo battle. That was the smoke break battle.
I'll be in the bathroom, boo-boo.
It was.
Shout out to Devin.
That's the boo-boo, the boo-boo battle, bro. For real.
I'll be in the bathroom, boo-boo. That's how that battle was. If you're looking for me, I'll be in the bathroom. Boo-boo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Devin the Dude.
Shout out to Devin the Dude.
I
don't know why you didn't get a Grammy yet, baby, but we gonna work on it.
In the bathroom, boo-booing, because that's exactly what that is. Along with all the battles that URL be putting on Sundays, those are also boo-boo battles.
Wow.
I'm gonna say that.
No, Scotty, Truth don't even know to go to Gates of the Garden. Actually got some fire people there. He ain't gonna make it over there now.
Nah, he ain't gonna make it over either.
He not gonna make it over there right now. They gonna smoke. The females will smoke him.
But I'm gonna be honest, though.
I got Lady Caution thinking you want the ass.
But I'm be honest, for a league that prides themselves on building talent, that what URL says they do, there has to be some kind of artist management when it comes to certain things. Like when these guys pick their names and stuff like that. Some of that stuff has to really, at some point when you're a business, you got to be able to pull somebody aside and say this isn't going to work for the brand, and you got to enhance these artists' brand. It's like that's what honestly like
telling people you the truth.
Honestly, like the face-offs, these are the best face-offs I've ever seen from
watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
But these are the best face-offs I've seen from you guys. I actually feel like honestly, like most time I had stopped watching face-offs for a long time, just because most time when you get to the face-off, especially with the seasoned vets, a lot of them don't like to talk. They just want to sit there, and it's boring. It's nothing to it. So I'm glad that these guys were engaging and things like that. So it was like by far like the best face-offs in the world. Cause like that True Foe versus J2 face-off was like the best thing I've.
Yeah.
That big ass Glock with a toolie in it. I said, "Oh, this nigga's going. This nigga's going." Big ass Glock with a toolie. That shit been stuck in my head all day. Boom, boom, pow, pow. I can't get that shit out of my brain.
Terrible.
How you call the battle? How we call
no,
it?
Wait a minute. Let me interject real quick. I'm sorry. Shout out to the Twitter followers that's pulling up too. I know that S1 is on, and I'm so sorry. I will definitely we'll probably just do a recap tomorrow or something on. I said S2 on S1 King of Dot S1. I'm so sorry. We did plan on being done by now, but life.
Is it the East? Is it East Coast?
Okay. I'll be able to. No, they're wrapping up the southern region. The battles. Hold on. Let me shout them out real quick. Like I said, I had to give them their flowers because I ain't even gonna front. This again, and it's against URL the way that they do whatever they do because I'm so tired of motherfuckers, and I really don't give a fuck. But I'm so tired of motherfuckers. Oh, Wayne, you're a URL hater. Listen. Like I said, shout out to J Black and Champion. I made that crystal clear. I work with RBE. I work with RBE. I get money with RBE.
Facts.
I am Wing 2, the breakdown crew. That's who I am. And AFM. It'll always be that. But my point of the matter is that's where my roots. Oh no, I'm never going. Shit, I helped build that motherfucker. What are we talking about?
That's true.
I'm gonna always be. Those, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, those are my roots.
Yeah, I feel.
But I say all that
too. Talk your shit.
Tired of seeing
so crazy. You've been too nice. True Foe, pull up, nigga. Pull up, nigga.
Salute, True Foe.
Big ass Glock with a
pull up, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga True Foe made me. I'm like you, Savage. That nigga made me a fan, bro. That LGBT bar kind of did it for me.
Happy belated
I said,
birthday.
dog's kind of vicious with the talk, man. He's kind of he talk different.
The next battle was
hold on. Happy. Hold on. I'm trying to do something real quick. Happy belated birthday to Matt. God damn it, Mad Flex. But why is my phone acting so fucking stupid right now?
Oh, he said Kotd not live yet. Scotty said they not live yet, Wing. So go ahead and get a prediction.
Ooh, thank you. Okay. I didn't really want to do that like that, but
won't you just run over? You give over your predictions. You give them.
All right. The next battle was Kid Slade versus Deep Toronto.
Nah, Lil Wing, hold on, bro. Lil Wing run over that KLT
real quick. Yeah.
All right. Who's versus Street Hymns? I got Street Hymns.
Who?
Carter Deans versus John. Huh?
Say it again, Wing. Start it over.
Bad News. Street Hymns. I got Street Hymns.
Street Hymns.
Hell no. Bad News.
2.
I got Bad News.
I got Street Hymns. 2-1 clear.
Street Hymns is 1-17.
I got Bad News. Bad News going for 100,000. I ain't fucking with a nigga that got shot, bro. I got Bad News.
Street Hymns record is 2-17.
Ain't got kids, right? Ain't got kids. But again, our system is a little different. Our system is different. So the way I feel like the judging may go, and we're gonna get to that part too. But I feel like the way that the judge goes, you know, I don't know. But I personally I feel like okay, Street Hymns 2-1. Bad News may show me something different. Carter Deems versus Johnny Storm. I got Carter Deems. Bricks Bell.
Yeah.
Bricks Belvy versus Reggie P.
Bricks.
That's a hard one.
I got
two, but I don't know. Reggie, I don't know. And then the West Coast S1, I'm not sure why this is going on today or what's in particular to this one, or I'm not sure. Maybe this is the one that I don't know. It's Flex versus Bobby Lee. I didn't ask why that battle was brought over, but okay. I got Mad Flex. Y'all don't know who that is. I know.
Yeah, we know.
We know who Mad Flex is.
Who Mad Flex is. Stop.
We got Flex on that one.
I'm talking about Lee. I mean, I know who Bobby Lee is.
No, I don't know who Bobby Lee is.
I do. I do.
I know who Mad Flex is, though.
I don't know who Bobby Lee is. Nobody. I don't know who Bobby Lee is.
I like Slade. I like Slade. Slade is a breath of fresh air.
Hey, is that the new goods?
Hey, I was just about to say that. I need to see him versus Good in the future.
Like, y'all gotta stop doing that shit, man. Stop doing that. Just because somebody's new. Stop trying to put them up against somebody. Like, y'all trying to rush these guys to the top. No.
I ain't rush them to the top.
Ain't nobody rush nobody's shit. Don't start that shit. Because you emotional because your boy about to get his ass whooped.
I don't want to see him versus.
Don't start that shit. We don't say no when you be over here.
Why do y'all say the swagged out? Why do y'all say the swagged out goods? Why?
Savage just get jealous every time I say somebody fly girl. He like one of your big Savage is sick. Is like my big brother. Whenever I be like, "Oh, bro, who is that?" He ain't no better. You always like them black ass niggas. You know what? They do this to
nice
me
looking, but I need him.
When they do you, he ain't all that. Y'all like them clown ass niggas, huh?
No, listen. First of all, I like Slade.
He's nice looking. He's nice looking, but I'm gonna need him to go one size up on them t-shirts. I'm sorry.
Hey, stop.
I'm sorry. I like the t-shirt like that.
Hey, you right here.
I like his body.
You stop, Wing.
New Wing. Wing over there. New Wing.
I like his shirt.
But I'm gonna say this.
Stop.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with the man nipples.
And I'm not being funny when I say that.
But like, to me, this is when the controversy starts. To me, this when it started to get a little tricky with me with this judgment.
Why?
Because it was no way in hell that Gaddis should have said DG Piranha got 30 by Slade. It was no way. It was no way.
At all.
It was no way.
At all. So
DG won that battle. DG won that battle, Shorty.
I didn't, man. I had Slade.
I edged Slade the first and the third.
I don't think he's 30 Piranha,
DG definitely won the second.
But here's the way I look at it. I see why she said, okay, there's a gentleman's 30, there's a dirty 30. I can see why she gave Slade a 30. I can see. However, I don't agree. I would have saw 2-1 if you're gonna give Slade the battle. But I too had DG. Oh, that shit was tough. I ain't even
that second round. That second round was
DG's, but that's why I said 2-1. But them niggas was battling, bro.
They were battling.
Them niggas was going off.
See, what pissed me off about that 30 was because in that second round, Slade didn't rap about shit direct that whole round. That round was like his lightest round. So how did you say this was DG's best round, and that was Slade's lightest round, and it was no way that should have been a 30. I can understand you giving Slade because I edged him the first. So I wouldn't be mad if you had DG.
Slade's third round was his lightest?
No, I said
he said
his third round was his hardest.
Man, that motherfucker said, I gotta say. Listen, he did the pootie tang. When he did the pootie tang, he was like, I said, look at this motherfucker. Who the fuck is this nigga? Boy, oh my
yes,
God.
Who the fuck is K Slade? Not K Slade. Gotta call him man DJ K Slade.
That third round.
I have never.
Yeah, Slade did his thing in third round.
I'm really loving this shit. I'm out of here. I know. Hurry up, speed it up, because I'm sick of this shit.
Hold on. All I know is in all the promo that came out, it was Kid Slade and NXT and all the damn promo, and then you got this.
We ain't there yet. We ain't there yet.
Come on, bro.
Let's get there.
You know
I'm a backpack. Let's take a trip.
DG is not bad at all.
If y'all ain't noticed, my hair is red, and I got on the California shit.
Hey, Kid Slay versus Gage.
If y'all ain't noticed, I got red hair for a reason today.
Oh, Kid Slay versus Gage will be a crazy battle.
Set it up.
Yeah, Gage
said Kid Slay versus Mr. Wavy.
No, Gage.
No, Gage.
That'd be a good battle. That'd be a good battle.
Gage.
They both talk that talk. You know what I'm saying?
Set a time.
Yeah, but Gage with that cigarette in his mouth. That cigarette in his mouth and look up at that nigga.
Yo, that Gage,
and then just say some wild shit. I'm gonna go home.
Gage is a rapping ass fucking mechanic with the way he got that cigarette hanging out his mouth. Let me tell you something, young nigga.
He wear glasses too. I don't think they buffs. Right. I don't think they buffs. He gonna look down at that nigga and be like, I don't give a fuck what you doing over there selling packs and doing tracks. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You hear like that shit gonna be funny.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, little nigga.
We got that shit, boy.
When Gage told Good,
he remind me of Joe Clark. No. He remind me of Joe Clark. You smoke crack, don't you, nigga? Like that's some shit that he looked like he was saying to a nigga. Like that's some shit he was saying to a nigga. Stop it. Like for real.
Yo, when Gage told
that was a dope battle. That was a dope battle.
Hold on,
they better.
Get over there.
Nah, I said when Gage battled Goods and he told that nigga, he said, you don't know, you ain't meant to plug till you show up on a horse. I was like, right.
Yo, when he told that nigga Savage, that door get locked, this flow get mopped. I said, that's old school nigga shit right there. Stop that shit, nigga.
Hey, bro, when they lock the doors, it's over.
That was truly the plug talk though, because that nigga Slade said some shit. But when motherfucking
and
DG,
I think Gage fought in Vietnam.
You know what? I'm about to go watch Snake Eyes in the movie. Danny, if that was an exit wound, I'm taking it. I'm gonna holler at y'all a little bit later. You heard me? Breakdown crew, bloggerhood, man. We the people TV. Shout out all y'all, man. I love y'all.
I heard him say that. I could have.
Yo, she said
that nigga did. Do you know how old Danny? Do you know how old that man has to be? Do you realize how old that man has to be to have fought in Vietnam?
Won't Vietnam like in the 60s?
Yeah.
But do you realize that
57 years old?
Yeah, Danny.
Yo, Danny's wild.
Damn,
Yo, Danny a wild motherfucker.
That nigga will be about 70 years old right now, Danny. 70. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, y'all missed that. And even that motherfucker said some shit. I'm not Gage. See, y'all done fuck me up. That nigga Slade said some shit about when he said his grandmother and the brown bag test, bruh. That's some Southern shit right there. That's some Southern. Y'all better get y'all Black history together. Get your Black history together, my nigga. What was y'all doing in school? Y'all, if you have never heard of the brown bag test, that showed that you had to have that test. They tested Black people to see if you was light enough to go in the Massa House.
Light enough, correct.
Light enough to walk around in certain places that the white folk was. Only fair-skinned Black people. Listen.
So Coffee, your Black ass couldn't go, bitch. Your Black ass couldn't go, Coffee, bitch.
I'm done with this battle. What we doing next?
The next battle, I believe. Who's next?
When it stumbles.
Yeah, Stumbles.
Jesus.
Stumbles and Bo's Bambino. Yo, this one right here. Yo.
This was a 40, right?
This was a 40. This was like the equivalent. This was like the Ultimate Madness version of Audie Boom. Okay. This was like the Audie Boom. Because when Bo's Bambino played that audio of Stumbles.
Of Piranha, of him apologizing to Piranha.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not a gangster. He said, I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. I said, oh my God.
Man, bro.
Yo, that shit hurt my heart.
Yeah, that shit hurt. I was fucking with dude. He had me. He would talk he talked some fire shit in that Hip Hop Is Real video.
That shit shook him. That shit shook him.
Hey, one will start stumbling.
Hey, what's fucked up? What's fucked up is to be apologizing to a nigga, and the nigga piranhas that, you know what I'm saying, he's there like, hey, nah, that's bad,
that's
bro.
Crazy, right? That shit is crazy.
He looked at piranha, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's in the turn. That's bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'd have stolen it.
Piranha did that. Piranha did that because he know I'm gonna get you out of here, bitch.
I'm sorry, I
put that up there. I ain't mean to put that there. It's like
he got a swung on a nigga, like for real. Like,
it's like you could kill two birds in one stone. You know what I mean?
Yo, if I'm Stumbles, I gotta fight the nigga now. You gotta fight that.
I was swung on it. I'd have swung on it. The battle already over. I'd have swung on it.
But Stumble, I want to let you know something, baby, because I'm an alcoholic as well. And I can tell that you an alcoholic, baby, from sitting in that car drinking that Henny. You should have been more prepared. When I know I got something going on, when y'all don't see me for a little bit, and I'm not going live, it's because I can't drink and shit. I know now it's time I gotta focus on something. When I'm doing business, y'all, I'm not drinking, smoking weed, no fucking nothing. Because I gotta work. You chilling, you got too comfortable. You got too fucking comfortable. You sitting there running your mouth, bro. You should have got your shit together. You could tell you was nervous. I know, baby.
Nah, he got shook. When he played that audio, he was shook.
He should have been. You know, and then you drinking so much you forgot. Never forget the moves you make, y'all. Yeah. It's like lying. When you say one lie, you gotta keep lying. You have to remember every lie.
That was a nasty.
Chill, bro. You all on the phone crying. You knew that nigga was gonna record you. Are you crazy? You up for competition.
Hey, that was a 40. That might have been the first 40, bro. Like, that wasn't a 30. That was a 40.
Yo, I ain't apologizing to nobody. Yo, if I was Stumbles, I would have went straight over there and stole Piranha in the face. I gotta get my pride back.
Yeah, because you know you're gonna lose. I know I'm gonna lose. I would have slapped the shit out Piranha on there.
Yeah, he said, I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. I was like, no.
Hey, hold on.
But look, I don't know though. He told us that though. In his shit when he did the 15 minutes of fame with Henny, he said that's why he got mad at DNA. He said, how the fuck you gonna hate on fucking Adi Boone because he had to do that decision as a man he made for him. He said, you acting like you a thug. He said, nigga, you would have told too.
And
that kind of let me know, like, yeah, this nigga not really know.
I don't think Stumbles wouldn't want to swing on Piranha. Now thinking about that, I don't think he's been a nigga they want to swing on.
Hey,
that's the reason why he was apologizing. That may have been the reason why he was apologizing while we playing.
The video alone. Hold on, let me think about I got Bambino 3-0 video alone. Smoke that man.
Yeah, that was all. Plus he lived up to his name, stumbling and choking and shit. So
Danny, can you do the comments real quick? I'm trying to order my child some food. I've been trying to do that for the last 30 minutes.
That shit hurt my heart. That shit hurt my heart, man. I was like, yo, man. I've never seen a man look like he's gonna cry in a battle, but that man, like, yo.
Hey, Savage, why the nigga kept bringing up his mama though, bro?
Yo, his mama came in and saved him and said, yo, nigga, we going home. You know, yo, mama. Yo,
even after the
alcoholic, he love his mama, y'all.
His career is over. Yo, he really is over. It's like his right.
Yeah, Stumbles need to just go ahead and leave and become an ambassador for Henny.
Cause it's like this, yo. Cause I'm telling you, the one thing
now
with
you a Hennessy shirt.
The thing with Stumbles though, for real, is like now he has no believability.
Yeah,
you don't believe him.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't talk no street shit, you can't talk no gangster shit, you can't talk nothing because you just expose yourself. You look so. It's like this. He might as well go the boom route. Go just start kicking some freestyle.
They got a chance to go on that big stage. They finally got the chance they always wanted. They finally get.
All right. So what we think about Bambino though? How far he going in the tournament?
He win the next round. Pun intended.
Who we got next round?
Next.
We don't know if they're doing a tournament. It's
already brackets. It's brackets.
It don't matter if the event is in the West. He's going to lose. They're going to choose next.
Nah, Bambino's nice though. They call that nigga.
It don't matter. Elijah was nice.
Man.
It don't matter.
I had him losing.
Fuck. Let's get to it.
He shouldn't even
Let's
be there.
Let's get to it.
Redhead ass bitch.
You had who losing? Wait, you had who losing? Wait. Whoa. You had who losing?
Me and Sick got to it last night.
Hold on. You had who losing?
Next.
No.
Sick had Elijah losing. Sick got it. I cussed his ass out last night.
Danny. This is what we about to do.
I melting. What a world.
Danny. We about to fall back. Danny. We about to let them go. And you chime in. Go ahead.
Y'all know I don't even do this.
You got your head designs too. Go right ahead. Go ahead.
I'll add this bitch out. If I was Elijah's girlfriend, I would have shot that whole fucking shit up, bro, on my kids. I would have looked at Elijah like this. You gonna let them do that to you, baby? I would have stole Geechee, bro. You ain't about to play with my boyfriend like that, baby. You ain't about to play with my boyfriend like that. Why the fuck are you here? Why you just showed up now? I would have been like this. Before they even started to battle, I would have been like this. Baby, it's a bitch.
When you do know Bishop, I mean, you do know Savage
the whole time. Why
you do know Savage? You do know Savage,
here, baby.
And you do know Savage that Bishop cussed me out.
Yeah, because
I would have asked my boy.
You can cuss out again.
Hey, you know, Bishop and Savage cussed me out, and Savage hung up on me, and then Bishop hung up on me.
And we about to cuss you out again.
Go ahead. Hold on,
Blade. Who you have winning, Blade? Hold on. Blade got next winning.
Blade is an idiot too. But listen,
rental free. We ain't see him. I ain't see him.
Tell them what rounds you had on winning, because I want them to hear the stupidity. Tell them what rounds you had.
He ain't win a goddamn round.
Tell them. I want to hear this. I want you to hear this. Explain the stupid shit you about to say.
I had him edging the first, and I had him clearly winning the third.
Get the fuck out of here.
They playing with Big Draco. They trying to play with Big Draco. That's what he got. He
said clearly.
I'll be back.
Clearly. Look at Sicko. You see them glasses? He can't see for shit. He damn sure can't hear either. So you gotta be a retarded motherfucker to think that he won that third round. That was
bring it on.
Yo, did you see how he finished the round and how dry it was and how ass it was? And you say he got the third clear? Nigga. Okay, right. Do you like your cocaine grade A Perico, or do you like it stepped on? I believe you like it stepped on. Because you don't like no good shit. Because you don't like the good shit. So you must like it stepped on. You like that re-rock. You like the re-rock when you re-rock and you put it in there and it crystallized and like little tiny crystals.
Hey, Wayne, you petty for that. We ain't got to see you put that Blade comment up. You know you petty for that.
I sure the fuck did. Yeah, sure the fuck did.
I'm listening, Savage. Go ahead, Savage. I'm
listening. Listen, right?
I'm listening.
The thing is, when you re-rock,
Marcellus, come on up here.
You add that acetane to it, right? Acetone. And you re-rock the shit because it stepped on. That's the shit you smoking, right? Because you gotta be on some bullshit. Because you ain't had no good shit. You ain't never had no blue magic in your life. Yo, when was the last time you touched a woman? Because I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on in your mind.
Marcellus and whoever else wants to pull up, y'all niggas gotta pull up for this one.
3 days ago, she got fat old ass too. Man, that's beside the point.
Yeah. How the hell you give him the third round? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. How you give him the third round? Give me the bars. Give me your bars. I want to hear this shit.
Next said,
I got the
note. How you making the noise when you dead like the smoke detector? They said, oh! How you making the noise like you dead with the smoke detector?
No. I'm gonna wait till Danny's finished. I want to go straight to the third, but I'll wait till y'all. I'll let y'all finish.
Man, fuck all that. First round. Just checking the pricking the finger line, diabetes, 40% rum, 2-1 proof. Come to the West, address you like 2-1 fool. Wesley Snipes, 2-1. The copyright bar, trademark, hit the temple like Tabernacle bar, star dunked on the ground, Hall of Fame. Male next Apple Apple Adams bar.
Yeah, the Adams Apple bar.
In the airway resuscitation bar, in the neck stuck in the neck. Stop it. Stop it. I hit Tone in his face, bro, when I see him. Lying ass.
Man.
Shut it on, play, bro. I'll walk the Boston and kick your ass right now.
Yo, she said I ain't.
God damn you, Chilla, the way they treated you for years.
Man.
Dead wrong.
This shit was disgusting.
40% rum is 2-1 proof.
Siggo, what bars you got in the third round for NXT, nigga? That
No. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
No, tell me what you had for the first round. I just broke. Tell me what did next?
No. Go to the third round.
You said he had the first round clear. You said he had the first round clear. Tell me what he said.
I had the LA. Nah, you go to the third round.
Where you go, stutter.
Go to the third round. You go to the third round.
This nigga coming around.
I dream of Elijah win. What? Nigga, what you ready to do? What you
I dream Elijah won. Right. Okay, so
Elijah won has nothing to do with Elijah won.
Hold on. LAX bar. The Christian, hold on. The Christian rock bar line. What you talking about? The throw in the towel bar line. What y'all ready to do? I does this. That's first round.
You said nothing.
That was performing.
He's still trying to go back to the third. He's still trying to go back to the third. He's still jumping the second. He's jumping the second. He's jumping the second.
Go to the third round. Go to the third round, Savage.
Second round. Ass on the back like a
hold on.
I gave you the second round.
Wait. And then the second round next fucked up in the second round.
I gave you the second round.
I gave you the second round. I was on first verse. I ain't got the second round yet. So what are you talking about?
I gave Elijah the second round. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I was talking about I was on first verse. I was still on the first verse. What are you talking about? I haven't even got to the second round. The answer on the back, flashcard, Bob. What?
Yeah,
you got kids and you grew up with the flashcard.
Blaze said, look. Blaze said, we still rock with you, sick. We know it's some more shit going around.
I see the necks on your hand. I'm a palm reader. I had a connect on your hand. I'm a palm reader.
There was nothing debatable about that battle. There was nothing debatable about that battle.
2-1, baby.
Prototype bar. To check the next vital sign bar, y'all wilding. That was just the second round. But you told me that the first round clear. So you're a liar.
Let's go,
man. All first verse. I ain't even get a second round yet.
Let's go next.
All first verse.
Let's go next.
The only thing debatable was whether it was a 2-1 or a 30. That's the only thing that was debated. Was it a 2-1 or a 30? That was the only debate.
Next. Go to the third round, Savage. You ain't saying nothing, Savage.
Nah, I'm waiting for you to tell me.
No. Danny, let's get to the second. Nope, let's get to the second, Danny. Let's get to the second.
I already got the second. Elijah got the second.
So finish
the first. Finish the first. You never finished the first thing.
That nigga. What did I say? I said
he had the first clear.
No, I didn't. See, you not listening. I said he edged the first. I said he edged the first. You not listening. I said he edged the first. You not listening. I said he got the third clear. You're not listening.
You sound stupid.
You sound stupid. He won. Give me my money. He won. Who won? Who won the battle? Who won the battle?
Wait. Marcellus, who you have?
I've only watched this battle one time. I have not been to watch it back or anything like that. After watching it one time, I had NXT with an edge. 2-1.
Thank you, my nigga. Thank you, my nigga, with the edge.
But let me say this. Let me say this.
Let's go.
It was hella gas in that damn room. That could have played a huge factor in it because Danny and Wayne about to jump my shit. I already see it.
No, I said that though earlier. Remember, I said the gas affects it.
It does. It does.
Yep.
It does. But now, if I watch it again, keeping in mind that the gas was there, I might have Elijah taking that clear. But I did have it 2-1.
If you watch it again, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? I'm not drinking. I'm not gonna do Heineken next time. I ain't gonna do the
Shout out to my homie. Shout out to my homie. Right? Shout out to my homie. Shout out to my homie with the. I told y'all he won.
Marcellus for popping up.
I can't say right.
Marcellus.
No problem. No problem.
What Jay Black said?
Jay Black went live last night. He said, "Oh no," he said NXT definitely lost that.
Nobody care about no damn Jay Black.
I'm just saying.
Guess
Everybody said it. Bada said,
why you like that so much? Why you like that so much?
West Coast, nigga. Don't nobody care about that, nigga.
Every respected blogger in this shit had.
I don't care about them niggas. I care about my own thing.
I'm telling you. Because nigga, you said
you fuck with the West.
Who won?
So you said you fuck with the West, so that's why he won.
Who won? No, Wing is from the West. Who won? Who won? Who won?
Listen, sick. Let me see them down.
This man listened to NWA. This man been beating Dr. Dre dick since he came out of his
won?
I promise you.
Elijah won.
Who won?
Elijah won. Elijah won.
Who won?
And you know what? It don't matter if the judges say you won because we're gonna say you lost, and you gotta tell it. We're gonna tell you every day you lost.
Shut up.
Time out.
Who's moving on in the tournament?
We talk about the fan vote and everything right there.
Who's moving on in the tournament?
Hold on. Time out, Sicko. Because we talk about these fans and everything, right? When you do look at the fan vote, which was
it's people like him is why he won.
Hold on. Time out, Danny.
Don't worry about it. He over there looking like
Marcellus.
Danny, hold on.
Fan vote. That fan vote doubled. That fan vote doubled for Elijah.
Yeah. If we
actually he going home.
That's where the conspiracy come in. The people like, hey, you eliminate the fan vote, and
that's guys right. He can go home.
Christian Liddy.
Hey. That's all right. He can go home. Elijah. I'ma forgive what you said on Twitter. Come to death row.
Yeah.
First of all, Sick come up here looking like Gaddis. Sick come up here looking like Gaddis, thinking we about to argue with him. I don't give a fuck.
That's why Gaddis gonna smoke your friend's ass. Shut up.
Yo. Sick got his lesbian mingle profile up, and then lost his goddamn mind.
Alone.
He know. Sick know that man ain't win. He know that.
Sick is just trolling.
Next did not win. The fix is in. Geechee got it already said. He told Tay-Rock he can't judge.
He told Tay-Rock you ain't judging, punk. That's what he said. That was exactly. He said you ain't judging, punk.
First of all, that was goofy as shit because the thing is, actually begin with Hurricane Dew actually had J2 going and she said, I think J2's gonna win.
Yeah.
And I ain't like that. Yeah, I ain't like that.
She ain't like that. But Trufo didn't say I don't want to do the judge.
He owned it. He said, you know what?
He owned that shit and he raps.
And he won. NXT, he looked soft. He looked like he being coddled. He looked like he just being pushed.
You don't gotta use other motherfucking people's names. You don't gotta have no motherfucking people hold our hands out this bitch. You don't gotta have no crowd, no bunch of people holding our hands out this bitch. We come and we do work and we leave. That's what we do. We don't need a crowd of bitch ass fans taking like we come and work and we leave.
Yes, he did.
Did Twerk get pushed?
Yes.
Did Twerk get pushed? Hold on, did Twerk get pushed after he lost to Dougie? Did Twerk get pushed? Did he show versus? Okay, so what are we talking about NXT? So the nigga do that got to do with this.
What do they got to do with $25,000 on the land?
Oh, so what you mean?
What do they got to do with $25,000 on the land that affected other niggas?
Can't get pushed. Y'all acting like so NXT can't get pushed.
So it's okay for this nigga to get pushed and let another nigga that was fired lose $25,000?
He lost.
Y'all lost. Hey, listen, hold on. Listen, because this is what it comes down to. Last year, when they were pushing drugs and you had all the pushback from the fans.
I go to the gym too, nigga.
Because the thing is this. When a person gets a push, it should be organic. It should be a two-way street where the fans are requesting the person and the league is pushing.
Yes.
When you're trying to force somebody down the people's throat, like Greedy Gotti made a perfect example. Like when you go to wrestling and they kept on pushing Roman Reigns on the fans, and the fans pushed back and kept booing him because they're like, "Yo, this ain't the guy we want to be number one." Everybody was rooting for Daniel Bryan.
That's the same thing they did with John Cena.
Yeah, and the thing is this. NXT, he's not the worst. He's damn sure not the best. But the nigga's arrogant for no reason. He hasn't proven anything. You shouldn't be that arrogant.
It was a big dog call. It was a big dog call. And the fact that y'all told a nigga that held URL on his back for 10 years like Tay-Rock, that this nigga telling me I can't judge a battle.
Nope, it ain't yours no more.
Down for 10 years. They barely paid Rock.
They barely
gave that man the money he was worth. And y'all gonna tell that man he can't judge a battle because Geechee got it said so? Fuck that shit. If I was I would never battle on that fucking company.
Here's the thing.
I would never battle for them again.
Here's the thing.
No.
Bishop, I don't know about Curve out with
you need to take your money. You should have started your own league by now.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, what happened. Now, the fan vote can be bizarre. I agree. But check this out. This time around, this time around though, they spoke and they spoke loud. This right here, I'm sorry. I mean, for me, I'm not even gonna sit here in front. This wasn't a bad battle, and I don't really care for next. And it's not that I don't feel like I don't see what everybody else sees in him. And I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, shit, we had rubber tongue on RBE, and although he didn't do that great, he actually beat Next. Dev is on RBE, and you know what I mean? Like there's several people who I feel are better than him that aren't getting the push. I can't take that away from him. But what I can say, I appreciate Geechee stepping up and letting it be known. And you know, as they asked him, well, what do you think?
Definitely.
What do you think? The fans are going to say in regard to that. He was like, "What do you think the fans are going to say in regard to that?" Well, the fans here's how the fans work. They're not going to be mad at Geechee. So although he stepped a plate and let it be known, big homie had your back, I still feel like at the end of the day, the fans are going to feel a way about that when that narrative starts to get played out. That you know, I understand Geechee's reasonings for it, but sometimes you just gotta let sleeping dogs lie. And whatever would have happened, like I see what he was talking about. Oh, if he would have said something about it, they would have said, "Why didn't you say something about it then?" You're the star, although you do have the power to help. Right. Although you do have the power to help. If that man is great, it wouldn't have mattered what Tay-Rock had to say.
But I also look with this win because I want to respond to that's my man Terrence. But the thing is this: when the fan vote is actually good for Ultimate Madness when it's to the new guys. When it's like Ultimate Madness 1 and it's Ultimate Madness 4 and it's new guys. That's where you need the fan vote, because what happens is when you have the fan vote, it endears the fans to certain battlers because they ride with them, they rooting for them. It gives you like it helps actually build you a base when you actually have the fans in your corner, and it shows you the supporters. So when you take away the fan vote, you're taking away a fundamental of artist development and growth by building an organic fan base and having somebody cheer them on and
allowing us to choose who we like, And by you
but that's not fair though.
It's not fair. And then on top of
that's I feel what you're saying, but man, that's not fair to everybody else. That everybody was up in arms. What was it last week with the super fight because of the fan vote and how T-Top and Swamp went down. Everybody was upset about the fan vote.
We already got emotional. Us fans, we already got emotional attachment.
These are new guys.
So these new niggas, we don't really got that feel that we got for Swamp and T-Top. Everybody already chose their side within this shit. This shit been going on for a minute. So that's why that shit goes like that. With these new guys, we don't really know them, bro. So when you showcase them to us, we gonna go off what these niggas said. We're going to listen to what they're saying. We're not going to be biased and say, you know what? I'm tired of T-Top ducking Swamp. I'm going to choose Swamp because T-Top been ducking him for so long. You know what I mean? It's no emotional attachment to these niggas. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair. That's fair.
And the thing that pissed people off was really when Gaddis had NXT went in the third, like, sick goofy ass. And everybody said that was around that Elijah won clear because your man NXT, he started fumbling the pack at the end of that round. And that's when you see how he cut his round because he knew he fucked up at the end of the round. So I don't know how you get somebody the round clear that fucked up the end of the round, you fucking retard. But so then that's why I had a problem with Gaddis ass because Gaddis gave him that round and then she had DG getting 30. I said, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah, that was a lie. That was a pure lie. I mean, all out lie.
Yeah.
And as far as you know, I want to respond to Real 91. You said this ain't even that deep to be talking about going to another league. It is. I'm not going to, if I was one of these top battle rappers, ain't nobody. That's what Real 911 said. You're not with your money because I said Tay-Rock need to start thinking about other shit. You are too big. You have done too much for a motherfucker to come tell you that, I don't want him to be a judge. Nigga, you ain't been battling enough. You not me. Do you know how that make that man Tay-Rock brand look? That these niggas was allowed to do that? That puts a stain on that man brain. Fucking brain. You know what I mean? And Tay-Rock, fuck what I'm gonna just go ahead and say. You'll look really good on that goddamn what the name of that stage is we went to.
You don't believe?
You'll look fire in that Believe room. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'll tell you this. They went ahead and did this shit to Surf.
You'll look fire. They know who to do that shit to. They know who to do that shit. But it is what it is. They can keep choosing who they want to choose.
Isn't the only person that's been taken off of a judges panel for Ultimate Madness, is he?
They didn't take
somebody else.
No, they actually nobody. I've never heard of a battler actually saying, "I don't want him to judge."
Listen, why they didn't take Do off? Why would they take Rock off? It doesn't make sense. If they had Do on there after the Truth shit, they should have had Rock on there. You should have enough professionalism to be able to pick a battle without being on bullshit.
Oh, I agree with you. But wasn't it someone else doing a different tournament? One of the judges that was supposed to be on the panel had a problem or made some public comments.
That was Disaster, and that was in the first one with Disaster.
Was it? I thought 3 Letterman was in that too. He said he had made some public comments and they took him off the panel too.
Nah, that was Disaster, and
okay.
I don't think you said what happened with him BX. I just don't think it's fair for somebody like Tay-Rock and his tenure and what he's done for battle rap to be told by these niggas that he can't be a part of that. If Smack and Beezy running shit, I just don't feel like
Disaster and Ben Swayze.
Oh, Dez and Ben. No, because Ben has talked about Dez in a lot.
Yeah, it'd be like Mav saying he want me on there.
It's different. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit different. Multiple blogs. I mean, I feel this. I mean,
yeah, because I probably had Mav getting 30 off rip. I ain't gonna hold you until I will say this: if he actually came out and won, I would be able to say he won. But I would understand still how a nigga feel because if a nigga just keep on calling you the Smoothie King, I would probably feel the same way. But if he actually won a battle, I would give it to him if he actually won.
Okay.
You gotta chill on Mav, bro. You gotta chill on Mav, bro.
Nah, they actually Mav battles I like.
Smoking Mav.
There's a few Mav battles I like. You tell what Mav battles I like? I like Mav versus T-Top. Damn, dude. Look how they had you. I like Mav versus Av. That was great. Av did a phenomenal job. I like that.
Petty.
I'm telling you the Mav battles that I like. I like
Math. Yeah, I see a pattern going though. Go ahead. I hear you.
I like Math versus Disaster 2 when he went on the Magic Carpet ride. Yeah, a few Math battles I like.
Oh, so Math versus Heavy Half, Math versus Hollow. Sorry, Hollow. You know you my boy. Math versus Clips. None of those Math battles. Him versus Jag.
I'm serious. The best Math actually in the last 2 years is like Math versus Ill Will. That actually was a real good Math. I ain't gonna hold you. All joking aside, Math versus Ill Will, he did his thing. I will say that. I was surprised that Math did his thing against Ill Will. I was like, who helped him with that? I said, Misfit wrote that shit.
Shout out to NXT, man.
Come on now. Now let me ask you a question. Which one is your favorite surf battle?
Surf Hitman.
Surf Hitman. Okay.
He lost that battle for real.
Notice how you had to go back a ways to get one of them, right?
Huh?
You had to go back a ways.
He jerseyed the first round.
You said it was my favorite battle. I'm gonna go to the.
He jerseyed the first round.
That surf third round is my favorite round ever. That surf third round versus Hitman is my favorite round ever. So if you're gonna go to a battle,
I got Hitman first and second.
You sound like a goddamn idiot. But also I like Hitman versus Khan. I mean Surf versus Khan.
Travis like killing me in the chat. Travis and Real 911 killing me.
Yo, Surf versus Hollow. Surf versus Kishi. There's a lot of surf battles I like. So don't go crazy. Surf versus Young Ill, even though Ill kind of
Surf versus Clips.
Yeah, when are you gonna admit Surf just ain't all that good?
I ain't say he was the greatest. I just say he's my favorite. It's a difference. It's a difference between somebody great.
How can somebody like him be your favorite battle rapper? He has no work ethic. He's done nothing for battle rap. He used battle rap. He come in fucking events. He gassed up shit. He spit bad images on niggas for years. What has he done for battle rap to be your favorite?
The thing is, right? My favorite
make fire ass rap music, but of course that was never going anywhere.
My favorite rounds are surf rounds. I'm sorry, the nigga has my favorite rounds. He has my favorite rounds.
I do like the press 9 ball. I think you still living off of the press 9.
You gonna pass the burner to Fox and then what? Yo, that shit was crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I was in the club this weekend, these girls was walking past right all together, and they was walking in the bathroom, and I thought about that bitches holding hands like bitches in the bathroom. I was like, damn, that joint fucked me up.
I'm not gonna lie, I give Savage hell about Surf online, and I give it to him in the comments here. But when you think of 10 battle rap lines and rounds or whatever, Surf definitely had multiple appearances in that list. I give him credit for it's due.
Yeah. But you know,
Surf is a fire ass analyst. Surf definitely be up there. He's funny.
But you know, overall, I just
wait a minute. Hold up, time out. Surf was doing the damn most during the super fight though. He was doing the damn most. Now I can't remember who it was. He was back. Was it Sid? He was sitting there hemming and hawing around, trying not to give him the damn battle.
He Nick Jerk. He like this. I think Arsenal was amazing. He looking at them like
you got honestly, you got to look at these guys a certain kind of way because they all connected. All these guys came up at the same time. They all tight. You ain't gonna expect them to go against each other. But you know, to get back on track though, is like as far as like Ultimate Madness, is like I think the way it ended, it kind of just left a bad taste in my mouth. This next round, I'm hoping that some of that stuff gets corrected. Some of these, I ain't gonna lie, these second round matchups though, they look like it's gonna be like clear sailing for a few of these guys. The only battle that might be good out of this next round to me is gonna be True Foe versus She Happens. I think that's gonna be the only competitive battle.
Hold on, who does Piranha go up against?
Piranha goes up against let me see.
Slade, right? No, not Slade.
Yeah, Piranha goes up against Slade.
Is it Slade?
Yeah, Slade.
Who's next?
That might be my
NXT got Bozo Bambino. NXT is versus Bozo Bambino.
Yeah,
okay.
And then
real name Brandon.
No, that's who Piranha goes.
Yeah, he got Piranha. MVP got
he got real name Brandon.
So, I don't know who's gonna win that one.
What?
Real name Brandon versus Piranha. This second round was dope, bro.
Yeah, but I just don't listen. They're gonna get at the real name Brandon. I ain't gonna hold you. They're gonna give it to him in the building. They're gonna give it to him.
Why? Because he's from the West.
Yeah, that's why you need to clear the room.
That's why you need to clear the room. Man, we're not doing that, man. We're not doing this, bro.
We see what y'all trying to do, bro. We see what y'all trying to do. I'm not letting that happen.
Hold on.
I'm not letting that shit happen.
Did you not just say
them give it to the Midwest and I'm not letting that shit. I'm not letting that shit rock. Fuck that.
Hold on, Danny. No. Did anybody clear the room for Verb when he was out east and they were shitting on him with every 2 words that he said? Anybody clear the room?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you need to be able to do that. Verb used to come to New York and they booed him for years.
Verb
and he
built his damn
like
career off going to the East Coast, taking on the battler and the fame.
First of all, Richie Gotti come to the West Coast. We never booed him. Bird stood in front of the worst. Bird stood in front of the worst with no gas. So them niggas got to do the same. Them young niggas got to do the same. We ain't giving them niggas no money.
Shout out to Marcellus.
Y'all trying to hold these grown ass men dicks.
Time out, Danny.
Wait a minute. You just heard me defend Matt.
Like a man.
When Matt took his ass out there to that super fight and came back and was talking about how much gas was in the room, I said the same shit to his ass online and got blocked. Bird came and went. Go ahead.
Tell listen.
But they did used to boo Bird.
Hold on, Danny.
They booed Bird for years. But Bird is a man. He don't need no other. When you're a grown man and you're a real woman, you don't need nobody to stand behind you.
Hold on.
When you your real person, that nigga had a whole. He had his aunt there. His great grandma was there. They didn't roll her up. The sister, the cousin, teacher family, everybody was there. No, we're not rocking.
No, he ain't, Bishop.
Hold on, Marcellus, hold on. The thing is this, I said this in the beginning. It's a difference. I said doing a regular event, like Super Fight. I don't care about the gas.
That's different.
It's a different event.
This is money on the line.
This is a tournament for money. It's a big difference. And you said that you felt like if you went back and watched the NXT Elijah Straight battle, you might look at it different because you were affected by the gas. So it does matter. That shit fucking matters. You basically destroyed yourself. You just dirtied yourself.
Yes.
Because
no. You said the gas could have affected it. The gas could have affected it a little bit.
Hey,
so it did affect it.
Didn't Burke have a judge battle on RBE?
He top 15.
Didn't Verb have a judge battle on RBE in a room and hit with hella gas in that too?
Verb was
15. Next ain't no goddamn top 50. Next about top 50.
That was a terrible battle.
He is in the 50s. He probably ain't even 100,
might have been terrible, but you could. But at the same time, it was hella gas in the building too because it was
that albino dude come up here.
You lost that battle. You gotta give me a debatable battle. Because that was a clear.
Okay, you want a debatable battle? Here's your debatable battle.
What about tournament? I ain't watching it. I ain't watching it no more. I'm done.
You want a debatable battle? How about K-Shine versus
Geechee? Hey, send the link. Send the link. Oh, Danny, send the link.
K-Shine versus Geechee wasn't a battle for money. K-Shine versus
Geechee it wasn't a battle for money, but at the same time, it was kind of an unofficial battle for champion of the year with $10,000 damn dollars.
Free.
And everybody had Geechee win the battle. Geechee won the drink. So what you
free? I know that you are next. Next, I know that is you.
The battle and nobody talks about it.
Man,
because
I know that is you.
Not right now. Bird might be top 15 right now.
But the thing is, when you got a tournament for money, it should be nobody in the room because you don't want anybody being affected by anything potentially. This is a tournament. This ain't just having an event. If this was an event, I say I'm all for the gas, even if I don't like it. But this is a tournament. It shouldn't be any kind of way to sway anybody. It shouldn't. You shouldn't. It's like this. If you're gonna have a tournament in front of people, it should be on a stage, not in front of your homies, your plus ones on the West Coast, around 100 niggas against you. It shouldn't be like that. If you're gonna have it on stage, you have it on the stage. Okay, like when they had the finals on Summer Madness, that ain't gonna be gas because guess what? That's a real crowd. It ain't just your homies. It's a difference between your homies. Like crowd gas. I don't get mad at crowd gas. See why I don't get mad at crowd gas? Because that's organic. That's real people. It's not just your friends. It's not just your family. Those are real people. I can deal with crowd gas. I can't deal with homie gas. I like that NWX gas.
I'll give you that, because throw it back to the first Ultimate Madness, where it was actually a quiet room, and the only thing you heard was the people on stage in the back that was actually stage members with the and the and all of that right there. That was all you heard. There wasn't no homies around doing the first Ultimate Madness. If you started out like that, that's fine. I have no problem. But we started missing crowds. We started missing the people. So when the second Ultimate Madness came around,
y'all niggas started missing the crowds because you niggas is too lazy to listen to the bars. Y'all started missing the crowds. I didn't miss the crowds. You niggas is lazy. I want to hear the bars, not the crowds.
I'm with you. I
don't want to
love the fact that
you see the people that they got in the crowd. Them squares people. You already ain't never had no people that look like that in the goddamn crowd, bro. I don't want none of them motherfuckers judging the battle that I'm liking.
Give me the crowd.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You would have never, Daylight versus Rock would have never been the battle hit was if it had been on a big stage in Houston for nothing. It would have never been that because you wouldn't have been able to really, Daylight wouldn't have really been able to rap. Rock wouldn't have really been able to rap. So I get what you're saying about the crowd. Trust me, I love it like that. But I'm saying that people started missing the crowd, and that's why more people came to the stage. But I agree with you. If you started out like that, that's fine. But
I'm a crowd nigga.
You had Rock versus Daylight.
You a troll.
They would have said Rock won. I ain't gonna hold you.
You a troll.
It would have been different. But the thing is this, right? The thing is, when people missing crowds, they missing real crowds, not just a crowd of people around us, your homies. That's what I'm saying. When people say they missing crowds, they missing the actual organic crowd. Like the RBE has a crowd. URL, that's not a crowd. That's just people around that you cool with. It's a difference. There's a big difference between the crowd and Max Out 2 and the crowd for Ultimate Madness. Is a big difference. You can't say it's the same thing. It's not a crowd.
I agree with that.
You got your homies and rappers with their plus ones that are friends of certain battles. That's not a crowd. The crowd, they coming in, those are organic people. So when you hear,
but a lot of that is Caffeine trying to tap into something that they don't know anything about. Caffeine,
y'all letting weird ass people in. Y'all letting people in that don't know nothing about battle rap. Them fucking people don't know shit about battle rap.
What event was it that K-Shine battled Pat Stay? And they were standing on the street corner.
Oh, that was
on. Pay attention to that. Okay, if you pay attention to that, they tried to tap into a street feel, and Caffeine didn't know anything about where battle rap truly came from. So they trying to tap into that with the homies behind you, you meeting up on the street corner and battling, and your crew behind you, their crew behind you, and Caffeine don't know anything about that. They don't understand what battle rap is about.
Next. Goodbye.
But
fuck you gonna say RBE event was trash and y'all had Habibi at the last event on Smack birthday. Boy, bad. Our event, so basically RBE event's trash and y'all niggas can't even drink liquor at y'all events.
I've been to RBE event. I've been to URL events.
I'm the big boss. I'm the biggest boss you ever seen, but I can't drink liquor at my own shit. Fuck out my face, nigga.
Let me say this, like Marcellus.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Marcellus.
I was just saying, I've been to a RBE event, a Kotd event, I've been to Queen of the Ring, and I've been to URL. Of the four, RBE, I felt at home. I felt like I was at a house party. I felt like I was on the block at a house party with a bunch of homies chilling. And there was some entertainment.
That's what battle rap ain't no action. Cut, set. Action, no. Nigga walk up to your ass and say, I want to battle. And he battled your ass.
Right.
It ain't no, they put no makeup and shit. And all on your face and shit. Set, cut, action. 1, 2, 3.
Danny. Let him talk.
No, I was just saying when I went to Kotd, I felt like I went to a different town and was out of town with some friends, and they said, "Hey, there's a party going on down the street," and I was accepted and felt right at home because that's the feel that they give you. Queen of the Ring, same way. URL to me, it just feels so corporate business, like they've gotten away from what it used to be. And I felt like I needed to have a button-up shirt and pretend to be something different than what I was because it didn't give you that feel.
Yo, yeah.
But that's just me.
You gotta get an ID scan. You gotta go take an ID picture to get it in the battle. Nobody got time for all that.
It's like this, right? When you taking COVID test to get inside, that's some up tier shit. That because it's a difference. It's like my thing is this, right? We want the crowd.
Oh, go ahead, Savage. Go ahead.
It's like we want the crowds back, but it has to be a real crowd. It has to be an organic crowd. And the thing is, especially for an event with money on the line, if you're gonna have a crowd, have it be the real crowd or no crowd, but you can't have this biased crowd, especially where people getting home cooking and you got people at their home with their family and friends there, and they affiliated with certain rappers and leagues. Because people can get swayed. When you got Geechee back in certain dudes, you got Geechee back in certain dudes like Brandon and NXT who've been on his platform, of course, like you don't want it to look any kind of way. So it's like before it looks like you're courting favor from people and shit like that. Take away the crowds and just make it about the rapping and you two performing in front of each other and who really is getting this shit off the best.
Oh, okay. So rental
can I ask a question about that?
The reactions you say the crowd reactions at RBE are bad and the ones in URL are good. Interesting.
Let me say this.
So
let me say this.
Hold on, Danny, let Wayne talk. Danny, let Wayne talk. Get your shit off, Wayne.
No. Let me say let me say this. I've been to the outside URL and now, of course, RBE's new stage. I was at RBE's small. I've been at URL smaller stages too. But let me say this. I don't just look at the crowd reaction. It's, this is something that I understand the crowds or whatever the case may be. But to be honest, I feel like that if you're watching the battle, you're not really watching it for the crowd, are you?
Exactly.
Or are you watching it because you paid money to watch the battle? So when I think of the crowds, like you said, the reactions, the this, the that, I don't look at all of that. However, I will say equally, I feel like the crowds take away from the battles. I like them there because they give you a certain type of feel. But when I go to battle rap events to watch the fucking battles. I don't want you talking around me. Everybody know. When I'm at an event, I will tell you to shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me. Or don't talk around me because I'm watching for the battles. I don't really care about the crowds or whatever. I mean, there at this event, for instance, with the small crowd, it was shit that niggas missed. There wasn't even nobody there. So I don't even judge it like that. I don't know why that's a narrative that's out there and real and rental free. I'm not saying that you're making a narrative about it, but in my opinion, that's some bullshit that people put out there. If you're at these events, I'm telling you now, it is like a homecoming. It's like a family reunion, and not for nothing. A lot of the same people that you get at these big URL events, I was at their first Gnome in Houston. And the people that you get at these URL events are going to be the same people that you get at an RBE event. That's big facts.
And I've been to Summer Madness. I've been to big URL events. And I'm telling you, it's a difference. Because it's like this, right? These sections, it's like this. When you in RBE, when you say max out in the big events and it's a difference. It's like you don't even see like the URL staff come around and mingle with the fans like that. There is a difference. There is a difference. Yeah. There's a big difference. How people are.
I was in Houston to watch Vert versus Lux. I was also there to watch Vert versus Mook. Completely different situation. Completely different atmosphere. Completely different feel. And that's not me because Wing works with RBE, me just saying that to try to big them up. It's just the truth. I go where I feel comfortable at. Now, granted, some of my favorite battles are with URL. And I would love to go see Geechee again. But at the same time, I pay my money that I work for and sweat and bleed for to put myself in a situation where I feel comfortable. I don't care about the glitz and the glamour. I want to feel comfortable. I want to get my money's worth. So therefore, I will be at a max out event. I was supposed to be at max out too. Life happened and I wasn't able to be there. But I'm going to be at the next one.
Right.
I'm going back to an RBE event because I felt comfortable there. The staff treated me good.
Yep.
It was a different type of atmosphere. So that's just me.
I agree. Personally. Well, see, I didn't want to say that because people feel like I work for RBE. Listen, again, for those just coming in, I don't work for RBE. I work with them. I get money with them. It's a difference. I'm the breakdown crew. I'm media. I have a job with them now. Yes, I do. But at the same time, that doesn't sway anything. Before I was even doing that, I was a fan, and I'm still a fan of the culture. I'm the fan of the events. I like both, all three. I like all the leagues, small, big, it don't matter. I like it all. But when I go to these bigger events, yeah, like I said, I really hate for people to put those narratives out there for different things, because unless you're outside going to these events, you know, like we were saying earlier, as far as people saying, oh, when you bias, you're a URL hater. Listen, I just spent thousands of dollars going to URL events. Same with Atlanta. When I was going to an RBE Atlanta events, I was going to more URL events than I was RBE. So, I mean, that's neither here nor there. But I will say, when I can give you a well-rounded perspective is what I can give, opposed to being biased. You know what I mean? It's a difference. It is a completely different feel. RBE just stepped into the big show type of realm. Right. And they've always talked about the RBE crowds. It's not a real crowd. Atlanta's not a real crowd. I mean, again, these are some of the same people who go to these events across the board. I don't really know what y'all are hearing different than what, than URL's events. I don't know. But again, I don't really trip about stuff like that. I don't really care.
But I'm saying
because in the building, it's completely different, whether it's a RBE small event, big event, URL small event, big event. I see some of the same fucking people every time.
Exactly what I'm saying. I don't know. Because a lot of people that say this type of shit are fans that have never been to events. Come to this. I've been to URL events and I've been to RBE events, and I see the same motherfuckers. Guess who's going to Summer Madness? I'm going to Summer Madness. Yeah. So guess what? If I just was at Max Out 1 and 2,
you'll barely see the same people.
I'm going to Summer Madness, and guess who? The same niggas I saw up at Max Out 2 said they coming. It's like this. Honestly, when you see the people that go to events, it's a very small crowd of people that go to the events. So it'd be most of these fans who ain't never been to an event that speak on that type of shit. That's why I don't like people speaking on crowds. They ain't never been in the crowd. I hate. That's why I made the comment I made a couple weeks ago about certain bloggers. If you ain't never been to an event, don't say shit about crowds. You never even been in a crowd to know what a crowd is. You can't speak on stuff you don't know nothing about. I ain't gonna speak about writing rounds because I ain't never wrote around. But guess what? I can speak about what I like. Okay. Now the thing is, when people talk about this and that, you gotta experience certain things. You gotta see certain things. I've been to an RBE event recently. I've been to URL events. I've been to local events. Like when C Street was talking earlier about the Capital Battlegrounds, and I was talking to him like, yeah, I've been there because I've been at Martinis. I've been at them I've been at them Born Legacy joints. I've been at them events. I was there when Homeboy got his ass whooped. I ain't gonna say his name out in the parking lot. Okay, I was there. It's a difference. It's a difference. And the thing is, so it's like, don't tell me about crowds if you ain't never been in a crowd. If you ain't never been in, you just be on the internet talking all that shit. Because a lot of y'all dudes talk a lot of stuff on this line and ain't accessible. And I'm very accessible.
And I peeped your tweet too, where you said about where you were talking about people blogging and talking about events, but not being there. And I seen a retweet that asked you, "Do you hear the bars different?" You experience the experience is different from watching it on cam than being in the room. You get to, and I know we just had a whole situation. We were talking about gas. but you yourself can be gassing a situation and don't realize it until you watch it back. The energy in a room that a battle gives off, especially if it's one of them ones. I could only imagine what Calico and Hitman would have been like in the building. I didn't get to see it in the building. I saw it on camera, but
not even Calico and Hitman did the battle that I thought would not translate well because of the crowd was Daylight and King Los.
King Los, yes, and that's what I'm saying. I don't judge a battle in the building because I'm watching the battle. I'm enjoying the battle. I'm not trying to critique while I'm there. I'm enjoying myself. I'm listening. I'm catching certain things. But when I want to analyze or when I want to sit down and listen and break down, that's what the cam is for, to go back and re-experience the situation. Right. When you're at a concert and you're listening to Jay-Z at a concert, you're not sitting there saying, oh, well, it looks good on the TV because I was able to watch it. Yeah, but you didn't experience that. That's a different situation. I can't tell you what Freaknik was like. I wasn't there, but I know the energy was different with Freaknik.
Jesus.
It's like this, right?
That's what I'm saying. People don't understand the energy's different in the building. Summer Impact, the 2-on-2 event that they had for Summer Madness, that was different. That was a different
double
situation.
Impact. The first one, the first double impact. Man, listen.
I would have loved to have seen Young Gill in person.
Hey, me and Bishop was with me. Bishop was with me, man.
Yeah. That NWX gun titles.
Yeah.
Yes. It wasn't. Wait, that was
Double Impact 1.
EFB.
No. I'm sorry, the second one. That was the second one. That was Lux. That was Lux and Hollow. That one.
Right. Man, that was
different. That was different. But again, okay, so what Rental Free, that's what you're saying, that's the thing though. The LA crowd is more rappers, right? And like Danny was saying, all these extra different people, we don't know who the hell they are, where they came from, all of that. Yeah, that, LA people had in there saying Elijah won. Wait, I'm not understanding. Elijah, we felt like Elijah did win. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. But yeah, that's it. That's like Danny was saying, I don't consider that a crowd. I just consider that, a bunch of battlers, to be honest. So I agree there.
Hey Wayne, let me say this, right? I think the battlers that's not for this need to pull a move like NXT pulled with not having Rock as a judge, by going to them and say, hey, we don't want nobody in the room when we battling. I mean, that's only right? Because if I can't bring my people to the event and LA got the whole crowd ain't nothing but Crips, how can I get past this? And then the crazy part about it,
y'all be right back. I gotta get my baby food.
I go.
A lot of these judges go off. Some of these judges go off crowd reaction too.
Yeah, it's a human thing.
I mean, they people. They you know what I'm saying? They people too. But I feel like the battlers that's in this tournament, that's not from the West, if they speak, they have a voice also, because they also in this tournament. If you don't speak up for yourself, this is what it's gonna be. Yeah, because I'll be honest. This is what it's gonna be.
If it was me,
in the room for him and Tay-Rock.
But what I'm saying is, I'm saying the battlers in the tournament now, because they had a disadvantage.
I feel what you're saying. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, the disadvantage, man. Fuck that. The room.
Yeah.
Let's do it like this right here, like they did in Ultimate Madness 1, and get it popping.
Yo.
This crowd reaction shit. Yeah, the niggas slogan and shit. That's crazy.
And nobody can tell me. That's why my favorite tournament was Ultimate Madness 1. Jay the Nightwing versus Real Sick. That is one of my favorite battles from that tournament. Jay turned the fuck up. And when he was slowly walking around Sick and was talking his shit, and without any crowd reaction, it just hit different.
Yeah, but I tell you this though,
man. But
sometimes the crowd does play a factor, right? Because like Rock's second round versus Hollow, that shit would be a totally different feeling if it was just a caffeine room. So sometimes it adds to the aura because when you said, it gives you certain things. That's why I know if Rock would have battled Daylight on the stage, people would probably say Tay Rock won that. Because if Tay Rock would have hit that day by day ball on stage, the whole building would have been done.
That's
the
true.
whole building would have been done.
Well, so and nobody would have fully caught the way he broke the rock band scheme that Daylight did. Nobody would have fully caught that if it had been on a big stage.
But
where
you can't,
he had Linkin Park and all of that.
But my thing is, I'm just talking about the tournament. You know, like the tournament. Anything else, yeah, of course. You know, with the crowd, I mean, that's what that's for. But as far as this tournament, if we can't have the same amount of people, my people, and you bringing your people, then it ain't gonna go.
Honestly, I'd rather they have no people. I'd rather they have no people and it just be the two rappers and you just let the best man win. Because that's when it just comes down to the rappers. You ain't got no other distractions. You ain't looking at Geechee face like, damn, you see Geechee react to that ball. It takes away that element where some people mentally could check into different factors. Let that shit just be about them two rappers and the energy they bring. Because specifically when it comes to certain rappers, and it's like this. Swervo said some shit in that third round, and they was quiet. I was like, how the hell did that room not erupt when he said that shit about the married to the crack valves? I was like, and that shit didn't even blow. It's like, nah, come on,
bro.
Come on.
Can you imagine Kid Slade third round in New York?
Yeah.
Man, and there's so many of those rounds that you say if you get your ass off of that West Coast and put them in front of a New York crowd, that shit would be different.
Real different.
Totally different.
Real different. Real different.
But see, thing is, when people talk about this LA crowd, it ain't really a real LA crowd. It's a caffeine crowd with LA niggas that's affiliated with these rappers. It's a difference. So if they had a real actually LA event, I wouldn't even be mad because that means that's some real LA people and it's real LA people. But the thing is, one thing I know about being in crowds at different places, even in New York, when you actually say something fire, it shit will shift the room. Because when A-Verb was battling Goods and he said, yo, Nina, put my bitch weave in, the motherfucking joint shook.
Yes.
So it's like, so once you start rapping, it's like that bias shit starts to go out the window with a real crowd when you actually start rapping. They might boo you at first because they're going with the home team, but if you start saying some wild shit, they will come back and say, you know what, this motherfucker spit.
And that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about Verb, because even when Verb was battling Moot and Verb took and hit that I wake up early throwing rounds in my coast and let go of my ego, they went crazy for that shit too.
Yeah.
So I feel what you're saying. Yeah, you can turn bias around. You can turn it around. You just got to fight through it. But in a situation like what you were talking about in a small room where it's 20 of your niggas and I got maybe 5 homies that I was able to pay for their plane tickets to come out with me, can't look away because if they any kind of true homies, they ain't gonna react to shit I say.
Right. I came up, man, because I was telling Sick that Verb is top 5, and I wanted to let him know why I feel like Verb is top 5, but he ran up out of here because it was about to get dark for him. I was ready.
Let me ask you a question. Are you saying top 5 today or top 5 all time?
Top 5 all time. I got Verb in that motherfucker.
My brother,
and I can explain why.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Talk your shit. I got you back.
Verb, first of all, Verb, what top tier beat the majority of top tiers? Diz, Arsenal, Surf, O-Red. Hold on. Let me get it together. Hitman.
Get it together.
Oh, he ain't beat Clips. Verb did not beat Clips. Verb did not beat Clips.
He lost the rest too.
But at the same time, I mean, are debatable with DNA. Okay, a debatable with Geechee Gotti.
I had him beating Geechee.
Mook. Look, for me, Lux, Hollow, Lux for me.
I had Lux winning this.
I had Lux, but you know, they talking about Verb. I mean, of course, every top tier go through a spell where they take a quick money grab and the dude they battling get the ball. I mean, really, nobody really give a fuck about the one rounders that you losing or whatever the case, because everybody has done it. Everybody has done it. How many times Clips done took a one rounder to somebody, half-ass rolled around, and all thing he did was just rebuttal or freestyle, he get out of it. But the other guy really was killing him. All of them has done it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, Verb is top 5.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. Nobody has his resume. Nobody can say that they arguably beat both Mook and Lux. Nobody can. There's only 3 off the top of my head, 3 battles off the top of my head that I can say I have never seen a battle where they have choked. And that's Rex, that's Mook, and that's Verb. I've never seen a battle where they choke. They might stumble here and there and trip over their words, but I've never seen a battle where they choke.
But you know, Rex gonna go to that bag though. Rex can go to that bag to keep him from choking.
Battle tested, no matter what, no matter how he doing, doing good, he doing bad, he battle tested for sure.
What's up, Weed?
And Verb is the type of person that when he battles, well, I think such and such beat you. I don't give a fuck what you thought. I beat him, and he stands on his shit. And he's never, and he might talk and promo promo the person he's battling, but he's not going to out and out just shit on you and say you trash, you this, you that, you this, you that. He just said, I'm going to teach you something because I've been here for so long. Right. And that's what I like about Verb. Verb going to talk to you, but he's going to talk with you, and it's about the money for him. I like Verb. I really do. I respect that top 5 position. I do. I respect
it's convenient to hate Verb now, the whole Kevin Samuels thing. So it's convenient to hate Verb and like actually discount his career, but Verb is the man.
Yeah, Verb will go for sure. You can't, cause like I always say, you pull certain niggas out of battle rap and say they not goats, then it fuck up history. So the Verb play a part in the history of this shit. Mia West coming in cooking. So yeah, I gotta give it that.
The biggest thing on Verb career is that K-Shine battle. And the reason why is because they was on the Total Slaughter and Verb all that shit with K-Shine. And Verb even admitted he didn't really write for Shine because he never respected Shine at the time. And he took him light, and Shine came in there and like walked right through him.
Right.
And I like.
But let me ask y'all this. Piggybacking off of what Savage just said, can a battler tarnish their legacy though? If you take somebody light, or you're not performing, or you're having multiple bad performances, you can't take them out of history. No, but can they tarnish their legacy?
Yes, because whenever that's the case, hold on, Bishop. Because whenever somebody wants to tarnish Verb, they go straight to that K-Shine battle. That's just facts. Anytime somebody want to talk about Verb and like shit on Verb, they go straight to that Shine battle. So certain battles, if you get fucked up enough, it's gonna come back.
I don't believe that.
Well,
no, I don't go to that battle. The first battle I go to is Pat Stay.
Or Clips.
But who be beating Pat Stay like that for real though, other than Shine? Who really be beating Pat Stay?
Pat
Stay is a person that's hard. That's a cold war right there. Pat Stay hard to beat.
Man, they like beat Pat Stay. They just robbed him. If you want to be real.
Right. I mean, like I said, I didn't say he's impossible. I said because K-Shine beat him. Daylight beat him. Yeah. Arsenal beat him depending on how you look the battle. But it's
Disaster beat him. Sharon beat him.
Yeah. I think if it wasn't
for them not wanting to put that chain on Daylight and that slave being a slave, because Daylight definitely beat him, but they just didn't want, because Daylight came there as a slave, they was not gonna put the chain on a dude dressed as a slave. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I think to what Wing was talking about tarnishing their legacy, you can tarnish it, but see, tarnishing it don't mean really destroying it. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna remember you took that L, but a lot of the niggas live on because it's the people always think about the good battles they gave us.
But see, the thing is, and it factors in when they talk the GOAT talk, dude. It factors in because when they want to try to put somebody else over top of you, that's the battle they're gonna use to slash you. So it's like, yo, I can't put him over nuts because he got smoked like this, and that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But see, this is what I don't understand about battle rap. For every bad battle, and I'm just going to use Verb for example because we were talking about it. You toss a K-Shine battle. You talk about the K-Shine battle. I could turn around and talk about the Hitman battle and say Verb looked very good in that. Or if you want to say, well, he battled Miss Hustle, well, he also beat the dog. You know, he beat Bonnie. You want to talk about, you know, another Pat Stay? Well, look what he did to Hollow. You know, for every bad battle. What was that?
He lost that Bonnie battle. It was judged.
He's going on the judge shit.
Oh, he lost the gems too. He
did lose the gems, okay. But I'm just saying, for every battle that you bring up, I mean, I can rebuttal that with another battle that he looked equally, if not more impressive than what his loss was. Now, am I saying that he's the same Verb that came into the league came into, with the Guardian Angels ducking and all that? He's not the same Verb. He's not. But at the same time, nobody quite has been battle tested like Verb either. The more shots and hits you take, you become punch drunk after a while. And finally, I think he gets the point that it's time for him to sit down. I don't think it's too late. I think he's cemented his legacy. I don't think that he can be. I think if he keeps going and keeps getting bodied, that hits eventually is going to happen. But I don't think that he's in a situation where his legacy is tarnished. I don't think it looks as impressive as it could have looked, but I don't think it's tarnished. But that's just my personal opinion.
The best thing about Mook and Lux is that they don't battle enough to take a lot of L's. So you look at them in a favorable light. The more L's that Mook and Lux take, the less you're gonna think they goats. That's just really the facts. That's why they don't take as many battles.
But they all do that, son.
Right.
They all do that because it's secure their brand. Not taking all these battles, and you notice when top tiers know this shit for sure. When they fuck up, they sit down. Surf ain't work out in that room. He played the commentator role. Now the room is back. Now we got Surf. So they know how to play it to their advantage. They're not about to sit up here and take battles, get killed. Nope.
But can I say one thing?
I was about to say that makes sense, and I'm glad y'all cleared that up, because what I was gonna ask, I was gonna take it left. What I was gonna ask is, if y'all are giving these rules for bets, why the hell JC can't get Lux?
The reason why JC
deserves Lux.
It's like this. No, it's like this, right? JC's being too accessible, and when you're too accessible, it lowers your stock, because when somebody like Lux, they can say like, "Yo, I'm top brand." So if I take somebody, I want to see somebody at the top, because even if I lose to them, it's not gonna hurt me that much. But if I take JC and this nigga just got 30 by low, so it's gonna make me look away. Okay.
That's a fact. And JC, let's keep it real. JC, we know how it is. Y'all might not like it or whatever, but the fans already built it. JC went on the quest for Lux and he failed. When Lux tell you, "Hey, I need you to battle this many niggas, and then I'm gonna see what's up with you," and you fail, you don't get the shot. He lost to some niggas he was not supposed to lose to. Let's keep it a buck. He might got debatables, but he lost to some niggas at the time you don't even supposed to be having a debatable with, as long as you didn't been around. So they don't respect him.
If JC was sat down before that,
I agree, but I agree. I agree, but don't you think that these are the same niggas that the top tiers and God tiers should be battling? This is the art of competition.
That's a fact. If we looking at it in a pure way, like where we just talking about material, then it should happen. But with these politics involved, a nigga can really say you got to battle 2-3 niggas in the league and ride with it. Like the league will say, we're gonna give you the 2-3 niggas that he wants you to battle. We're gonna give him.
My thing is Lux. As Lux, I feel like if I battle you, it has to mean something. It's got to bring something to me. So, like, if I battle Clips, at the time, Clips is considered the GOAT. If I battle Surf's the most popular. If I battle these people, they have a name that's elevated. When you look at JC and he's middling, and then one day he's on a high, the next day he's on the low, and it's up and down, you're gonna fuck my stock up by having to lose to you. That's too dangerous for me to. That's a too dangerous battle for me to pick, because I don't win nothing out of it. If I beat JC, I'm supposed to. If I lose to him, I look crazy. At least if I lose to Clips, Clips is a GOAT. If I lose to Hollow's a GOAT. If I lose to Surf, he's on a certain tier. It looks away. And dudes ruin their own stock, just like Danny. Danny takes all these dumbass battles. ruins his brain. Then he gets in there and drops the ball. He get it going, and this is his stop.
Right.
It's like then you just look
Travis,
at
I like what you just. I like that comment right there. JC is battle rap Shelton Benjamin. He's loved and respected by the purists, but ain't nobody trying to see him headline against versus Lux The Rock. But here's the problem. Shelton, I agree with everything you just said right there. But JC, if he's battle rap Shelton Benjamin, we forget that Shelton Benjamin had that damn great ass match versus Shawn Michaels on Monday Night Raw and looked amazing. JC deserves whoever the hell he wants. If the money is there, they should accept the battle. And people saying he's too accessible, he's too accessible. A lot of these people are accessible in taking these battles, like Danny, because of the fact, one, they need the money, and who are we to say you shouldn't take these battles to feed your family? If you need it, you need it. Now, don't get mad if you get your dumb ass smoked and your stock goes down. But at the same time, we shouldn't be saying, well, you're taking too many battles, because if you need it and you're doing it the right way by going out trying to use your craft to make your money, my nigga, go use your craft to make your money. But if the results come back and it's not what it's supposed to be, you can't get mad at nobody but yourself.
But see, Marcellus,
we shouldn't.
It's a two-way street with that shit, bro, because okay, you perform good. That's one element. But is your name out here? That's a whole nother element. Like, you know, a lot of dudes just want to get in here and rap. This shit not on the corner no more, man. It's time to do some shit.
But
like
also
outside
but also
bring it back.
But also it's about supply and demand. It's all supply and demand. And it's like this, right? If I can take 100 battles and get this check I need to check, but when you sit down and the fans are calling for you to come back, that's actually going to increase your check. That if you look at the real vet news and the top tier vets, that's why they weren't taking so many battles, because they had a supply and demand where motherfuckers had to call them back and say, you know what, I want to see this person. He ain't been here in a while. It's like feeling. But when you just bet on every card, it's like, all right, if I see JC, cool. If I don't, I don't. It's because you see him everywhere. You don't see certain dudes everywhere. And that's the kind of caffeine fuck the money, because you start seeing all these things all the time, and then you see that the point you get. You gotta remember, right before caffeine, a person had like 3-4 months to write. That's why you were getting the good battles that you were getting. Now you're getting these 2-week turnarounds, and you're getting the products you paid for. Okay, so you're getting all this step on work because you ain't giving them the proper time to cook. The reason why Rock and like was so good, State Rock sat there for 6 months to write that shit.
Right.
Yeah, Travis, that's true. It was on the Monday Night Raw, but if we going by WWE booking logic, you know, they had Triple H dressed up as Kane messing with Katie Vick, who was dead. So let's be real. That don't make a lot of shit they do don't make no sense. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, and I agree with what you're saying, bro. I really do. I see what you're saying about sitting down to increase your bag in the future because people are going to be calling for you. But what I'm saying is, you know, like I know, that when you sit down and bills start piling up and stuff starts going on, and you looking and saying, I can go make this easy, however many thousands or whatever. If I just take this battle real quick, I know that it may mess up my chance for 10 or 20 down the road, but I kind of need this right now. That's kind of hard to do if you ain't got nothing else going on outside of battle rap. And I'm not saying JC does, because I don't know, and I ain't trying to count that boy's pocket. How he get it. I'm just saying that as a person who has been in that type of situation, it's hard to sit when you can go and make something quick and easy the legal way, and to look at the future. But I get what you're saying. I totally understand your point.
But we got to look at this
aspect. Right before the T-Top battle, everybody was calling for JC versus Lux. Before that T-Top battle, everybody was calling for JC versus Lux. He should have sat the hell down. He went that T-Top battle and got smoked, and it ended it.
Right.
He just sat down.
Yeah, but it's like it's a two-way street. People got to realize, okay, like my man said, they are coming to get their check. That's a fact. They are asked to do a job though, and this one of these jobs where it entertains a fan base. So, yeah, you got to hustle. You got somebody who willing to give you a check to battle rap. Just know when you sign that contract, I don't feel like it should be anything extra. Don't get mad when people say you take too many battles, because you do, and you want this money, but you're not performing at a great level. Don't get mad when people say you're not performing at a great level if you're not performing at a great level. Your money, your bills ain't got nothing to do with our entertainment. It's a two-way street.
I agree with that.
It's a two-way street. You gotta make ends meet.
That's a fact.
On battle rap, give us 100% because you got paid what you supposed to get paid. I mean, that's my only thing with it. That's my only.
And also, you can't be asking for these people like Lux. You can't ask for Lux and Mook and stuff like that. You don't promote like these guys that don't be out there. It's like this. Twofold. This is the first time I seen him out here just like actually showing his personality like he did in that face off. You need to be promoting, you need to be showing yourself in a way where the fans are and there for you where they want to see you. These guys you gotta promote. JC don't promote. So why am I spending $100,000 on a battle and doing all that promote?
Right.
I agree with that. I agree with
that. You gotta promote. Ain't no, I'm gonna kill him. That's generic as hell. Come on, dog. Do you know what this is?
But Lux don't promote like that.
Lux don't have to promote. It's a difference. He built his way to that point.
Nah, hell,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So you not gonna promote your Lux battle?
No, I ain't saying that.
I mean, you promote it. Don't get me wrong, because that's what you're supposed to do. But Lux should be promoting too. He ain't that nigga put his drawers on the same way I do. He ain't no different.
We ain't gotta come to him. He know exactly what to do when he signed the contract. He know it's time to promote. He know it's time to rap. He know everything. He know everything that comes with this contract. He's going to be ready. Lux don't. Other than this Calico performance, Lux ain't really like choked up, coughed up, no words like that. The way this boy write to remember that shit is wild. Cause niggas is remembering.
But see, the reason he don't. But see, we gotta start holding. See, and we gotta start holding these niggas to the same damn standard. Lux and Mook are great. They're great battle rappers. They legends. They on the top of Mount Rushmore. They are Mount Rushmore. I give them all the props in the world. But them niggas is just like me and you. If they get cut, they gonna bleed the same damn way I do. And Mook showing up to these damn face-offs and battles drunk as hell is fucked up, and he needs to be called out for it. Lux's ass not promoting these damn battles is bullshit, because if I'm a damn league owner and I pay you and I say that your contract entitles promotion, it entitles face-offs, it entitles X, Y, and Z, and I'm giving you all this money based on it, then damn it, your ass need to be doing it.
Listen,
he ain't no damn difference.
Completely. But it's another thing, key thing you said, bro. The reason why it's like this is because they watching us and we said out of our mouth, Lux is in our Mount Rushmore. So when Lux come with his price and his demands, they rocking with it because all they going off, it's an algorithm. What are the people saying? Hey, Lux is the top. So we can't say Lux is the top and we still say we got to hold him just like everybody else. We can't because of what came out of our mouth already. We already put him in the clouds. The leagues is just going to perform.
We actually can. We actually can because that's just like saying.
Go ahead.
Now we actually can because that's just like saying, hey, I dig this restaurant. I love this restaurant, and I don't care. Everything they put out is fire. But then go over there, and the shit they advertise don't look like the shit I ordered. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, but see, this is my personal opinion, Wayne. I feel like they only looking for the money. Like they listening to the conversations that we having, listening for the money. So when we say, once we already say, hey, Lux a GOAT, but I don't think they don't listen to that shit no more. They said, hold on, our calculation said, okay, Lux is a GOAT. They saying Mook a GOAT. They're saying Geechee Gotti's a GOAT. Okay, those are the people we don't need to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear your explanation of what's wrong with him, because the first thing you already said was he was the GOAT. So now we about to get on the phone and get the booking.
Oh yeah.
They only listen to half of the battle with these niggas because they don't care. Just my personal opinion. They don't care.
I agree.
It's all about the algorithm.
Travis, I'm not gonna say Lux is overrated, but I think but I mean, I'm not gonna say that he's overrated. I'm gonna say that people have an idea of Lux from that Calico battle, and he hasn't been. Or let me scratch that. From the Hollow battle on, Lux hasn't been the same, and he hasn't gotten back to that peak. But that's just my opinion. He has flashes of it. He looks good. but he hasn't been the same in that since that holiday.
But see, I'm gonna be honest with you though. It's also the competition, right? Because everybody says Lux is overrated, Mook is overrated, but when these battles aren't clearing them like they should, you can't go back and say they overrated. Right? Yes, Lux hasn't had the same kind of performance that he had with Cal, but who has rapped as good as Cal rapped in that battle? Cal was rapping. Like people forget that Cal was rapping. And everybody talking about the Hollow battle, and he hasn't been this since Hollow. Hollow was rapping. So if Lux is overrated, then somebody should be smoking. If Mook is overrated, somebody should be smoking. It shouldn't be nothing debatable. It shouldn't be nothing where you can say maybe Mook got to, or maybe Lux got to. It should be not debatable. Because when Jay Mills came back, Jay Mills got his boots rocked by Sean. He was nothing.
You ain't lying.
Right.
So you can't say Lux is overrated and Lux ain't been smoked.
Lux ain't overrated. My whole thing on that shit is it's not that Lux is overrated. People is mad because of the perks in battle rap that you get for being good. The perks is outrageous. Now, outrageous shit happen when you're good. Lux is that good. So when he send niggas on these quests, hey, I need you to battle 5 niggas. It's the people, man. It's the people, handsome. It's the people. The people gotta say it. If you can make the people say it and do the quest, then you get to battle Lux. If you can't do the quest, you can't battle Lux. JC don't promote like we was talking about earlier. So don't even look at that to be happy. What does this benefit for Lux? Now you can say, what does any of the battlers he took benefit? No, it was benefits because somebody like Surf, a nigga like Surf was necessary because you cooked in your era. You cooked in your era of time. Now I need to kill you and everybody in your era of time because I killed damn near everybody in mine. Now I need to kill everybody in your era. So it's you can't really say he overrated. He's that good that battle rap gives him outrageous perks. If you good, that's gonna happen. People were saying Geechee was getting gas. No, it's just the perk of caffeine being in LA, and he's good. When you good, you get them perks. You can talk on the show, get you another check. That's just how the game is. Y'all, hate it or love it. Hate it or love it. That's just.
I want to flip the script. Because y'all speaking of Surf, speaking of Lux, there's this epidemic that's plaguing us right now, and we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. Chokes and stumbles. What era are we living in with this bullshit? Basically saying that you can get over a stumble, you can get over a choke, and you can recover and win around.
Now, hold on. Let me say this.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. Wait a minute, Savage. Let me ask you a question. What are we deeming a stumble?
A stumble
is it a stumble when you go to say, I was going down to the store and I went. Is that a stumble, or is it where you?
What are you talking about? Yo. Okay. I'm sorry. I ain't called Yo-Yo name is Terrence, right? I ain't calling you goddamn Yo-Yo. Terrence, you got fucked up. Let's go. I'm sorry.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but if we saying that means we breaking tradition, because tradition says when that nigga choke, I don't give a fuck if Jesus help you write this round, but you choke, and you owe Jesus an apology, motherfucker. You choke, you don't win that round. That goes against tradition. If we gonna do that, Yo-Yo, if we gonna say judge battle,
you can win with a stumble. You can't win with a choke. You can win with a stumble if your material is that much better. But it deducts points. Like let's do a 10-point scale, right? It's a 10-point scale.
Right.
If you stumble, I'm gonna knock you down to a 9. If you stumble twice, I'll knock you down to an 8. Now, if your 8 is right here and the person's material that you're battling before, I'm gonna still give you that round because just because you get you some material, the shit's trash. Okay, so I'm not gonna. If you just choke, then you just forfeit the round.
Right.
Then you keep everyone clear. But a stumble, I'm not giving you a round just because niggas stumble. Niggas stumble words all the time, so I'm not giving you. Well, look,
stumble is different from a choke.
Like nah, but yo, a stumble, you can win around with a stumble. Now,
okay, let me ask this question then.
Hell no.
If a battler is battling,
if you threw the whole round away, Once you said, "What did this bitch do to me?" Goodbye. We gonna throw that right in the fucking garbage.
Right.
That trash man.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
If you're in the middle of a round and a
Terrence, I'm
person
about to put the link in there. I'm about to put the link in here so you can pull up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry myself.
You're fine. You're fine. I was just asking, if you're in the middle of a battle and you get towards, you say, "Yo, kiss your ass goodbye," and you start going through your round, and then at the end of it, you say, "Man, kiss your ass good." Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Round's over. Go ahead. Is that a choke?
We ain't doing that.
Nah, so K-Shine choked, and everybody just absolutely threw that damn shit under the rug and act like it didn't happen. K-Shine choked versus Geechee Gotti.
Okay, but we definitely go back to the round. Like a lot of times niggas be rapping over their time, and they be start freestyling their ass and shit, and then they just end it because it's about to get dry. So I'm not gonna get mad at you just cutting it. It depends on how long it is. Because I gotta look at that too. It's another thing. Now if you end your shit short, that's another thing. But if you did your 4 minutes, you keep going, you say, all right, just cut it. I'm not gonna be really penalized because you did.
King, man.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing about that. There's a such thing as not having a clean round.
Yeah.
If your round is not clean because you stumbled, I can't give you that round when this person has a flawless round. I can't do it. The point system, you're right. The point system, I get you there because that's what we do on King or Die. We do have the point system. But at the same time, you have to come with prepared lyrics. Stop smoking so much motherfucking weed and have cotton mouth when you walk up in that bitch. Drink you some water. Make sure your shit is moist on the inside. Pause for the niggas who feel like that's a pause situation. You cannot go into a job interview hollering like and They taught you that in grammar school. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It ain't possible.
BX, yeah, I knew what a stumble was, but people today have different definitions of what a stumble and what a choke is. You got people out here who think that Charlie Clips versus Geechee, Charlie just fucking stumbled for 20 damn seconds and was able to freestyle and get out of that, and that was a choke. People, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. He did have a hole. He was not clean.
But I think Swamp versus T-Top was a stumble. That's not a choke. He got that back way quicker than Charlie did. That's a stumble. That wasn't a choke.
That's why I was asking what a stumble was, because BX said we all know what a stumble is, and I was just wanting to clarify. Yeah, I knew what it was. I was just wanting to say, for the sake of the argument, what were we talking about? What a stumble is, or what were we qualifying as a stumble?
I think the only reason it's a question because when it comes to these stumbles and chokes, it's the fashion you do it in. Surf saying Jersey when he was about to choke was clean. Other than Prep saying, "What the fuck did this bitch do to me?" That's not clean. That's bad. Right. Cringy a little bit. So it depends on the fashion of how you do the shit. Where I guess if people forgive you for it or not, or give you the round, you know what I'm saying? Because if you cut it off and say Jersey, it's just like in our mind, we like, you was about to choke. You was about to choke.
Right.
But other than opposed to us viewing you actually choking and having that choke, I call it like a choke meltdown. That shit look bad. Then we gotta definitely dock that round away. Nope. Nah, stumble. You know how niggas do. I'ma hit him with the gun. I said, oh shit. I'ma hit him with. Now if he go right back into it without stumbling again, then it's not a choke. But if he stopped and I'ma hit him with the shit. Grab the water, drink it. I'ma hit him and keep going through it. Okay, all right, you stumble. You stumble for sure. But if you can't get it back, that's a choke. You disqualified, gang. I'm sorry. You did what you did all the way up until this point. But it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. It ain't a race. So you done fucked up on one of the laps.
Facts.
That's how I call it. You just fucked up. Players fuck up too. It's all good.
That's what Day said.
Yep, sure did. Great, one of the greatest quotes ever.
Come on, yo, with your perspective. Let's go with your perspective on
what up, OG?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I appreciate the acceptance in the channel. Shout out to Weed and Battles, my guy Savage. You know what I'm saying? Danny, I love you. Everybody in the channel. All right, so we can all agree, right, that most battles that aren't judged are usually either 2-1, 3-0, body bag, or debatable in preference, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now you got a judged battle, right? Let's take Fight Club, right? In Fight Club, if you choke, it was over with, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so where I look at it as if it's a judged battle and you choke, you lost that round, right? But if it's not a judged battle, right, and you choke, now like when I say a choke, like I consider a choke like you don't remember your material, you stop, like a Lux choke, a Surf choke. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Those are straight chokes. You're done. You see what I'm saying? Now, can you choke and come back from a choke and win a round in a judge battle? Fuck no. You choked. You choked. You know what I'm saying? In a preference battle, can you come back? In my opinion, it depends on how hot your round was, because your opponent's round could have been trash, and you could have came back from that choke, and your material was better than niggas. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I get where you're going with the judge, but it's like, okay, one thing about that, when you saying the battles is 2-1, or people call them debatable, that is true. But we do acknowledge the choke. We not gonna slide past it. You choke, and especially if it's just a non-judge battle. Usually those battles, number one, they way over 230. You know what I'm saying? That shit could be whatever. The niggas break the contract every day. So they way over 230. They always usually like grudge matches, build up battles that they done built up for, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones on the stage per se. But man, if it's not really that, bro, it's like, I gotta count you as I gotta count them. Like I'm gonna give you the battle. I get what you saying with that, but it's like we gonna acknowledge it. We not gonna not talk about this.
Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. The only reason they got rid of the fan vote really for automatic vote because niggas was salty that the fans preferred swap shit over T-Top, and they tried to push that shit as T-Top won that battle because even though T-Top rounds with some ass.
That caffeine shit is bullshit. I don't like it at all. Just to be honest, I don't. The quarantine. If RBU could do the crowds, then Smack should be able to go back to Urban Plaza. That's how I feel about it. You know
they ain't never letting them back in Urban Plaza. After that Troy Ave shit, they never get back in Urban.
Yeah, the New York scene had that just has to do with the politics in the state. So that's a dub. But ultimately, you got to be able to control your situation to be able to do what you want to do. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Because this shit been on my mind too. With the stages coming back full effect, right? Do y'all feel like the material with this caffeine era where people knock this era, but one thing about it, this is an era where you got to rap. If you don't rap, it's not gonna work out for you. If you can't adjust to the stage and all that, it's not gonna work out for you. Do you think that material is gonna come back crazy on the stage, or you think niggas gonna be lazy writing again? It's gonna be a lot of pauses. I predict Official to go on another run. No more breath control issues because the fans gonna stop it. You're gonna have that time to gain it back. Well, do y'all think the material gonna be better or worse?
I'm gonna tell you this, right? Some people write for the stage.
I'm gonna expound on your wait a minute. I'm gonna expound on your question and add: will the new up and coming tier guys be able to weather the storm on back out when they go back outside? Are they gonna be able to produce? Is the question.
A lot of these guys get smoked. A lot of these new guys get smoked when they go back outside. Thing is, right? They on Hip Hop is Real. They had an interview with Tay-Rock, Surf, and Chef, right? And Surf is going over his writing process, and you can actually see why some dudes choking that caffeine room and why their material is different. Because he said, "Yo, I write this bar right here. I know this is a haymaker. I know this will get a reaction. That's gonna let me get to my next bar." Hey, let me catch my breath. He said, when I say this bar right here, it gives me time to catch my breath, go over and get to my next bar. When you rapping in that campaign room, you don't have that time. You have to basically rap straight through. You don't have the same kind of crowd. So by then we go back in the crowd, he get hit with a haymaker. I got 20 seconds to recover, get my shit, get to my next bar. And that's how they write. And a lot of these new guys who've been used to rapping through, and go with the crowd, is gonna throw it out of the way they own. And see, one thing is going to affect with the truth, you're not getting that reaction, because ain't nothing like being on the stage and the crowd is silent. Because you get there and the crowd ain't saying shit, and then this other motherfucker rocking it, that will kill you.
Them new dudes,
guys that get so that shit get exposed, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
Because none of them sold no tickets yet. That's the biggest factor. None of them sold no tickets yet.
Right.
Now they gonna stick with ticket sellers.
I think a lot of them is going to have a problem on the main stage because it's different. It's really in the building. It's really, I encourage every fan, all of these. I don't even get into because it's a lot of new fans. Like it's a fucking in the culture. You understand? And let's just call it thing. And for us to have this much politics going on, as far as I'm concerned, it never was this. It's never. It was just simple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's here, so we got to entertain it. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get at least 3 of these new guys
from the madness.
But you get like 3 of these new guys with some madness from the main story. You got Mook in his car, you got Surf in his car. They know they're selling. So the thing is, because I got Mook and Surf in his car, I know I'm gonna be selling and be eyes on it. I need to put these new guys on it. So you're gonna see easier from the head. So you're gonna see these dudes from the head because this is the time to push them. So they're gonna start them off at the bottom of the car. They're gonna try to work their ass to the top. Because they ain't got no YouTube drops. So this is your closest thing to a YouTube drop is Surf and Mook. Surf and Mook is your closest thing to a YouTube drop.
Yep.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Or you know what? Stage battles. The thing about the big stages coming back, I think that you're going to see a lot of hindrances. I don't think, and what I mean is this. I think Jada Nightwing is going to have a problem coming to a main stage. I think there's going to be a few other ones that came through the Ultimate Madnesses and that's really blossomed in the COVID era. I think they're going to have a problem coming to a big stage and rocking big crowds like that, because those that have a flow that's continuous rapping, that's just at back to back to back to back to back with it, and that go nonstop, I think they're going to have a really hard time having to stop, pause, water breaks, because the crowd is going. And when the crowd comes back for URL, we talked about gas earlier, it's going to be damn BP stations every fucking place. I'm telling you that.
That's a fact.
So when I say that, I think that Rex, if Rex has another battle when these big stages come back, I think he's going to have a problem.
Crazy.
Because it's going to be more than just that intimate room. I can sit here and pinpoint tons of battlers.
Marcellus, how about it's going to be more? Marcellus, it's going to be hindrances, because not only do you have the pure room on caffeine, you're going into a smoke-filled environment, a noisy, drunken environment where these guys, you know what I mean? Like for instance, with Hitman, even on RBE, he kept saying, "No, they got to stop smoking on the stage."
Right.
Yeah.
The room is so full of smoke.
Well, so I got a question, right? Okay.
We can't hear you.
So
we can't hear you.
You mentioned Rex.
Talking.
Right?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned Rex, right? And here's the thing, right? Because Rex is up and down for me, but when this Rex that we saw is the Rex that we're supposed to see, right? What makes you think he'll have a problem on the big stage? Like, he's been doing this forever.
Yeah, Rex has been on the big stage.
He has been on the big stage, but what I mean by he's going to have a problem when the crowds come back. The Rex that we seen on that card versus Easy, Rex was comfortable. Rex was more calm, more relaxed. he was able to focus on just rapping because that's what that room is built off of right now. Is just rapping. It wasn't him rapping for fan approval, which I'm not saying that he does. It wasn't rapping for haymakers. It wasn't rapping for crowd control. He was just focused on rapping. If you give me Rex and just say, I want you to out rap somebody, I will take Rex over just about any damn body. But when you put it in front of a large crowd, you're saying that I need you to control the room. I need you to take and I need you to make sure this lands. I need to make sure that lands. I need to make sure that this lands. And I don't know if Rex, where he's at right now, just getting back into the mix, I don't know if Rex is going to be able to do that right now. I think that's going to take some time. The same way I don't think that Reed is going to be able to do it right now.
Okay. Rex and Reed is that's two different bags, bro, because you got to think, we got to always go back to the origin. History is important.
That's a fact.
Before the stages, it was street corner, little venue, big venue,
barbershop,
caffeine. Rex have been in every era of battle rap. He's not gonna have no problem on the stage because about a good 8 to 10 years ago, is that when the big stages came? I say about a good 8 to 10 years, yeah. As soon as the big stages came, he had to adjust. He flourished as soon as he got there. So I mean, it's just going back to, I think for Rex, this is going back to what he loved. This is going back to the type of setting that he loved. I mean, he done won $25K from Diddy on this same stage. Like, he learned how to work this stage.
He know what to do, right? He knows what to do.
Like you were saying, he can rap.
Rex is a performer.
He got called into that house. He wiped the whole house out. He wasn't even supposed to be there. Like, Rex can rap when the pressure rap.
That's right. Rex, he can't rap when the pressure's on. The thing about Rex is he's got a legendary status to where he can get away, quote unquote, with some of the shit he does with the mixtape bars, but we don't let it get away. You know, I consider this panel right here, you know what I'm saying, amongst the elite of fans, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Bloggerhood, Wave Gang, PMP, you know what I'm saying, Hood, you know the name of the shit, you know what I'm saying? But the Hood, the Bad, and the Fucking Ugly, you know what I mean? I had to get my shit to after the drink. You know what I mean? So like a lot of us are, like, a lot of this shit, if you think about it, comes with age too, with the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 42, you know what I'm saying? And even there, I'm not taking away from the newbies, but at the same time, a lot of these motherfuckers just don't know. They just don't. And you know what kills me? You could do your history and search for a stolen bar, or, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit, but you won't go back, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Savage, we go through it on Twitter. I'm glad we face to face now, because the disrespect is going to stop with Cortez, okay?
That nigga just got smoked by Ace. Ace just waxed that nigga.
He did not wax him at all. He
He's won the second round. Yo, Ted, first of all, we got to get something clear. I know Ted like 20 years, but I'm not 42. So I ain't got
We went to middle school together, real shit.
Yeah.
But no, to clarify what I was saying about Rex, I'm not saying that Rex. I'm not saying I get that he's been through every era of battle rap and has succeeded and flourished. But what I'm saying is, that same Rex that won that $25,000 from Diddy isn't the same Rex that we saw in Vegas versus Reed. He's not the same Rex that we've seen. He had flashes and moments against Rock, but the best Rex that we've seen in the past few years outside the Easy Battle was against Bill Collector. Now, what I'm saying is this: you have to adapt your material for the fans. And I'm not saying that Rex can't do it, but Rex is just now getting refocused on, now, according to Moot, Rex is just now starting to care about battle rap again. So therefore, if you're just now starting to adapt, it's going to be, he was easier focused on the rapping in the small room than what he will be on stage. That's what I was saying. I know Rex can rock. Rex is my boy. I know Rex can rock that shit. I know he can. But I'm just thinking that it's going to be harder for him to adapt on a quicker pace if he's really trying to step up his game and really trying to elevate and do this at a high level again, where he's just now starting to care, according to Moose, on a big stage. I think it's going to be more difficult for him to do so. That's what I would say.
I will say this though, as a fan, you don't know pain until you had to stand in line in New York at a URL event. People who ain't never had to do that, you don't really understand real pain. There's rats in that motherfucker. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
It's not a
Until
fucking
you stood in one of them lines in New York, you ain't stood in a line.
It's not a game. Not only do you stand in line, but when you get in there, right, you got to pay for high ass drinks. You know what I'm saying? And then it's hot. It's always hot, always. But it's enough to deal with, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pregame and shit like that, and I can't. And I have a hard time because I got to stand online. The heat done fucking wore my shit off, and I got to get back in and spit. It's not, but it's worth it.
Right.
Like double impact. That was I really started getting the blog in heaven. That was one of the best cars ever. It was crazy. It was nothing but 30s in the building. If you and that's what separates,
that's the fact. One of the first on Summer Man. Yeah, that's a fact. I think to kind of go on what you were saying, bro. The adjusting. Rex, his whole career had to adjust. That's like, if you think about it, I get what you're saying about the crowd, but it's like, what's the worst that can happen? The only thing they can do is boo you out the fucking building or say you did bad. Rex started off in the middle of his hood with chains on, out there with niggas who could have possibly switched up the next day and killed them. You never know. Like, he done rapped in the street corner, he done rapped in the venues, he done rapped in the caffeine room. I think his whole career just been about adjusting. I think what you're saying is true, but I think he will complete the task though. He gonna adjust because all he been doing is adjust.
Yes. I hope he does. I really do, because like I said, if we go off of what Luke said, battle rap is like basketball. Basketball is at its best when the Lakers, Celtics, and the Knicks are on top of their game, because they're the hierarchy of basketball. And to me, battle rap is at its best when Mook, when Rex, when Shine, when Rock, when Vert. To me, that was when battle rap was at its peak. And so, yeah, I hope Rex comes back and does his thing. I really do. I had Rex beaten easy. I had to stretch it in order to make it make sense, but I had Rex beaten easy.
But this subject is actually pretty cool because like a lot of these newcomers think the rapidy rap is the way to go, and they really try their best to out rap a lot of their predecessors. But when it's all said and done, I think a lot of them is going to have a hard time adjusting to the big stage. If you're in the building, right, and a lot, you see these dudes, you know what I'm saying? It really is a job. Like, they turn it on and off. It's amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they get on stage and it's rah, 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 rah. And then as soon as they get on stage, yeah, what's up, man? Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know what I'm saying? You in front of all of those people and you got to perform. And a lot of rappers kill me when they wait because they feel like they bar is supposed to hit. Don't wait. Keep rapping. If you newcomers is watching this, keep rapping, because if you sit there and you wait and the bar don't hit, you're gonna look stupid every single time.
Stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Not every bar that you think is gonna hit with the people. You see what I'm saying? Of course, you're supposed to love your own shit, but we might not like it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these new kids, a lot of them is cocky. Like the UM4 was really, really dope, and you could actually pinpoint who the stars are going to be and who's such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to touch on Jay too. Everybody, he's out there now. He's got his limelight, or what have you. Pat Stay wants to battle him. That shit is funny.
What?
Yeah, Pat Stay tweeted and goes, "I want to battle the gay guy." Like that. Yo, really show my daughter. Yo, and I was like, now, yeah, I don't do the messy shit, but there was rumors about Pat Stay way back when, or whatever the case is. So but Pat Stay is entertaining, so it'll be a dope battle. And when you lose, I don't take away credit. Like, everybody is dogging Stumbles, but Stumbles is not a tournament battle rapper. He's just not. He's just not. He's just like,
man, Stone's career is over.
I wouldn't say his career is over because he's got that feel. It's just he don't need to be rapping in a tournament. Like his style is just it's not like he likes to stop and pause and joke and shit like that. He's like a Nori of battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
What Bose did to him with that audio? What Bose did to him with the audio? That's just like an Adi Boom moment. It's like people gonna look at him a certain kind of way from here on out. It's like you can't even say certain things. You can't even say certain bars because you say certain bars, it's gonna always fall flat. It's gonna always be non-believable because you basically played yourself on that audio. First of all, I will never talk to a battle rapper on the phone and say anything incriminating because all these niggas record. They're all chatty patties and messy as hell. The fact that somebody actually recorded a conversation with them niggas, that's some messy shit to begin with. We gotta adjust this type. That's some sucker shit. I ain't gonna hold you. If me and you on the phone and I'm talking to you like a man, whatever, and you record some shit trying to chop it up and make me look away, that is some sucker shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's some sucker shit. Like we gotta address some of that stuff. But he looks some kind of way. He's like, I'm not a gangster. I'm not, It's like, the way he sounded, he was copping, please don't beat my ass. That's what I'm saying. You gotta fight the nigga because the way that you looked on that tape, that's the only way you gonna get your career back. You gotta fight that nigga.
Quick funny story, real quick. Homie brought up J2. I was looking at the card for UM4, and I was going down. I'm like, yeah, I know him. And I'm like, J2. I know J2. Where do I know J2 from? And me and my boy who watch it all the time, we were sitting there like, yeah, I know him too, but I don't know where I know him from. And then it clicked for me. He was the dude that had the clip with Lady J about the thing, and he was fit the thing and the other thing and the other.
Don't say it.
And I said, what? That was him?
No, don't say it. Oh, okay.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but the thing with other thing.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
No, I ain't gotta say it. But I just sit there and I'm like, yeah, homie gonna do some shit. He gonna do some shit. Like that was different. And then you had the homie in the back talking about you gotta be open-minded.
He went viral for that.
Big ass Glock with a toolie in it.
And then, oh my! And then, hold on. Then the motherfuckers like the fans, the bystanders in the background. You gotta be. Somebody said you gotta be different. You gotta
be open-minded. You gotta be different.
That's what he said. You gotta be open. Yeah. Nigga, shut the fuck up! Oh my god, yo, son. That's what did it for me. I was like, yo, okay, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? You got these small towns and these small leagues, and I don't take nothing from nobody. Do what you do. Follow your dreams. Rap your hearts out. But come on, what was the other motherfucker? What's the other motherfucker said? Something toast. That means I meant the shit. What?
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what kind of balls it takes a man to have to be in this fucking culture as a gay man saying, say whatever the fuck you want to. I'm better than you. I got respect for J2. Fuck what you heard.
It's you gotta be open-minded.
Big ass Glock with the toolie in it. Let it spray.
Fucking hilarious.
Boom, boom, pow, pow. That's all I hear from you.
Y'all are horrible.
But yo, look at it.
That's the only thing I think about now. Anytime you say J2, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Boom, boom, pow, pow.
I don't mean, and like I said, hella pause before I even say this. The only bar when I think about J2 was that clip right there. And I say, anybody that could come up with that shit, spit it with fucking confidence, like what he spit it, and like, yeah, that shit fucking fire, my nigga.
He stood in her face like, yeah, bitch.
And I rock with Lady J, but she lost the fuck out of that damn thing. I rock with Lady J, but damn.
You gotta be open-minded.
Y'all are horrible. I'm gonna get ready for work. I gotta lay down for a little bit.
But it was a good show. We did 3
It's been fun. Hell yeah. This was dope.
Marcellus, thank you for coming on. Terrence, thank you.
No problem. Thank you all for having me. I appreciate it.
Yo, you motivate. Yo, yes, your fucking commentating is beautiful. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Don't like start a channel if you don't have one. If you do, let me know.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me ready to hit the gym already, son. Stop, okay? Because I'm lazy. Okay.
Y'all are horrible. Again, pull up. Don't be strangers. I don't know what's this week. What's anything coming up this week?
Nah, it's a light week.
Yeah, it is.
I can't think of nothing. No.
They getting ready. I know. They got a few events coming up. I know Verbal Warzone got an event coming up.
Yep. Zone 828. Dos Puerritos. I forget the name of it. It's a Spanish name, but it's 828. It's a lot of 2 and 2. Yo, the Verbal Warzone platform is lit. Straight like that.
Yes.
Make it to one of the 828 New York City. It's going down. And then you got Misfit. You got Fire the Misfit and
come on, you affiliated with him. You supposed to know this.
Hold on.
How you gonna be affiliated with Verbal Warzone? You don't know, man. You the plug over
there. It's a big card.
Savage instigating his ass off right now. Look at it.
That's like if I ask Wing about the 1SK, she better know it. You got to know this stuff. You my man. You got to know it.
Why you got to see? This is exactly what's wrong with the culture now.
And I just want to say why he's looking for that. Chris, if you watching this or if you watch this, since the first time I came up here and you called me Charlie Clips, your ass hasn't been on the show that I've been up on here. I want to see you, sir. I want to see you. Chris, you call me Charlie Clips. I don't like that shit. I want to see you, sir.
Roasting session. All right, so we got Dos Muertes. Shayna Ashley versus Hurricane Dew. Ness is on the card. Cash Bill. Miss Ill. If you don't know who Miss Ill is, check her out. She's fucking dope. Miss Ill versus Miss Ill and Fire the Misfit versus OG Burner and Dom J. Taj Millie. If you don't know who Taj Millie is, definitely follow him. He's dope. C Double, that's my guy. Indiana Zone. He battled Chef Trez and won. He's on there. We were just talking about names. Stack Daniels. Okay. Shout out to Stack Daniels. That's creative. All right. Follow K Luke. That's another one. He's definitely a problem. And the card is at 318. Livonia, New Brooklyn. Stand up. New York. 11212. Is between Mother Gaston and Watson. Of course, it's hosted by She Loves Battle Rap. New York One, we love you. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a dope card. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 battles, and out of the 11 battles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ashley versus Dude, man, that's gonna be one on one. I want to see that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I want to see Dude in action.
It's a lot of coming with. It's gonna be different because it's 2 and 2's beat. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, the Verbal Wars. You know what I'm saying? They keep it said. The Verbal Wars on because they go back. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? My guy Savage walks right in the venue with no problem. That's how it's supposed to be.
Absolutely. And of course, y'all get y'all tickets brick by brick in Houston. Come make history with us in Houston. It's a 2-day event. rareent.com. The tickets are only $20. And of course, VIP with the bottle service. I'm not sure how much that is, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely do a bottle.
And looking out for that Snake Eyes versus Dev face off on Champion this coming Monday.
Snake Eyes versus who?
Dev
the Demon.
Yeah, that's my man. Dev my man, yo.
Dev is
that's gonna be good.
My God, Snake Eyes.
I like Snakes, but he just needs more, man.
Man, Dev doesn't smoke Snake Eyes boots. Straight up.
I believe that his boots smoked. Nigga, like
Snakes should have never left Dartmouth.
That face off was crazy.
Really?
That face off was absolutely crazy. Y'all, listen. They sold the fight.
It's when does it drop?
Huh?
It's gonna be in August.
Monday. It drops. It's on Champion. No. The face off is on it. We had it this past Monday. It'll drop this Monday.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow. Wait. What's today?
When does
today?
your
Saturday.
interview drop, Wing?
Today's Sunday. It's gonna drop it tomorrow.
Sunday. When does my interview?
Yeah. Because it's not up on their channel.
It'll more than likely drop after that. Or whenever we don't have a schedule for it, we wanted the face off to come out and let basically get their views up. So it'll probably be out the same week.
Okay.
But I'm in the face off. So yeah, me and Jay Black did the face off together. Yeah.
I'm about to say, while I'm on here, y'all tune in tomorrow too at 5 p.m. We got Trufo on post battle on Weed and Spaces too. We about to get that started back up. We just been just been lining it up with the guests. Everybody been battling, man. It's a card
that
every other day.
Hell yeah.
The Weed
we gonna get on. See how you felt about the battle with J2. Y'all tune in, Weed and Spaces. In order to get in on the live stream, y'all follow me on Twitter at Weed and Battles. And then you're gonna see it. It's gonna be a purple circle around there. You tap in, you can get right into the interview. If you miss it, I know everybody working, grinding. You can catch it on YouTube. So
yeah, that Weed and Spaces is true. Real quick, Yo Apparel, everything, okay? In stores now, tie-dyes. All right. I got the drip is serious. This is my personal collection right here.
Follow me on Twitter, JTrain1287.
All right. That's what's up.
What it do, balls? Yeah. I really don't want to say the name. I'm just gonna put you up here.
Yeah.
But too late. Right now.
You know who it is? It's
Oh my God.
It's Savage Vandross on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Savage Vandross 81. Check out the videos, battle rap, other things, bunch of toxic shit. Get with it.
Yo, that interview that you did. What's old girl from DC name? Oh shit.
Which one?
You're part of Dot Mob.
You talking Prana?
Prana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prana.
What's her
She
name?
with Dot Mob?
Yeah, OG Prana. Yeah, she with Dot Mob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I seen her in Jersey for the very first time when I don't know if it was one of her first battles, but I seen her in Jersey and then I watched her elevate. She's all right.
I'm not saying that. We're not gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Like, that's my family. Like, that's blood. I can't say she's a hottie, but
yeah. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I said she got it. Like, yeah, it's dope to watch somebody's career elevate, to watch them get better and better. You know what I'm saying?
Prana dope for sure.
Right, that's what's
up. If y'all missed it, y'all gotta catch that recap or that playback, which it is up on YouTube, on Twitter, Facebook. We streaming Twitch, Periscope, shit everywhere. We streaming every goddamn where. Goddamn it! So yeah, if you missed that, definitely catch the beginning. We went crazy as usual. Yeah, and just stay tuned for the Danny Lux show. And the 7, that is some more toxic shit that will be coming up soon.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, they on some regular shit. And I salute everybody. I appreciate all of y'all coming on, the extended family.
Hold on, all right. I need you in one of these dresses. I need you in one of these dresses, okay? All right, I got the 2-for-1 for you, okay? I got the 2-for-1, okay? You put it on the panel. It even got the fucking tank top, all right? And I got the hold on. I got the regular crew cut t-shirt and I got the V-necks, okay? Yo. All right, V-necks. Sexy ass okay? So the culture that love you got going on.
I really dresses. I would buy you if you got a crop. I love crop tops. So Yeah.
I got.
I don't really do the dress thing. I stopped doing the dress thing a long time ago.
I got a ton load for whatever.
All right, look, that was a good one. Y'all have a good one. Peace in the middle. We out. All right, good day.
Yes.
Bless the. All right.
Salute.
Salute.
I got a ton load for
He say he's slanging them.
Ton load for him. I got a ton load for him.
Look at him. Look at him. Got the whole inventory out.
Like this is my job. Like I don't
get money, OG. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
Never knock a man's hustle. Do your thing.
I sold word to every God is so wonderful. I sold 4 shirts on TikTok last night. TikTok. I went live.
That's lit.
Started debating with this chick or whatever.
Yeah.
Showed her my shit. Showed her the slogan. Sent me the cash app. Her shit is packed up right now, ready to ship. I do good business.
Get some money, man.
Yo, matter of fact, I'm gonna start doing the custom shits. I'm gonna start doing the yo here, and like for instance, say weed and battle raps. I'm gonna do the weed and battle raps on the heart and shit like that. Personalized shirt. Stay tuned.
Yeah, man.
So fuck all these old niggas. We the ones doing it right now.
Right.
Respectfully.
Yeah. We out here in the field.
Crystal Myers, those is my 2 idols as far as the culture as far as blogging goes. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, nah. Blogger Hood, Wave Gang, battle rap renegades, pull no punches. Yow. Building. You know what I'm saying? The hood, the bad, and the fucking ugly. Man, y'all better get y'all shit together.
Do your thing, man. Big up. JTrain1287. Follow me on Twitter. Salute, guys.
Man, We in Battles TV on YouTube, man. Help your boy get the 1K. We had like 810. True Folk interview.
Yeah, I already got you on Twitter, bro. Yeah.
You should be at 1K already because your shit shot up. Be Weed and Battles.
Man, yeah, bro. It just I'm doing something like different waves of the content now. So I'm being heavy on the interviews. Heavy on the interviews these next couple weeks. Good guests coming through.
Right, they need to they did a battle in Flint. They need to do another one. I went to the Pontiac card with Arsenal versus it. Shit was dope.
Yeah, man. I ended up having to work. Man, I'm really trying to figure out this schedule. The way it's looking though, because we kind of in the end of the year. End of the year, it's looking like they're trying to let me pop out in most of next year. So it's kind of patience is a virtue, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta just keep getting this content cooking because even once I get there, shit, I've been linked with everybody, to know everybody, you know what I'm saying? They culture me showing love, bro.
If you could get to the if you could like just plan in advance, because I used to have to work around the schedule and shit with
work. Man, that shit is crazy.
Got weekends off sometimes, and then you be trying to get I used to quit jobs and go to events, and I had to this is why I own my own business, because I just don't fuck. I just it's better.
I got them kids, man. I got them fucking kids.
Weed.
I got 3 kids. I got 3 little girls, man.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I got one. My daughter's mother's keeping up for me though, but that's a whole nother story. I owe like 40 grand. Oh shit, I'm lying.
Hey, you ain't getting old, you getting better, right? You say, tell them you getting better, man. You ain't getting old, getting better out here. Dope, man. I'm about to hop off this thing, man. But it was good chopping it with you, man. Chopping it with the whole gang for sure.
Yeah, you already know, man. We in battles. Yo,
hey, when you get those shirts, holla at me.
Yeah, definitely. Stay tuned. Now that I said the customize shit, now I got to do it. So
right. Hey,
I'm with you though, because it's the fall getting ready to come in a second. We're gonna chop it up. I got a homegirl that I just spoke to from Detroit last night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta go. So that's the move, and we're gonna definitely blog.
Oh yeah. Let's get it, man. You already know, bro.
Shout out to the whole BRC. We love y'all. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I'm in the building.